Okay, so we are back. We are basically ready for challenge mode. I'm just gonna switch over the music. As we talk about what to expect here, I'm gonna give a rule of thumb for everybody here that has not played this before as I hop into the Discord. The rule of thumb is very simple. Respect Barans and you will go far. If you do not respect the Barans here, you're going to die. So how do you respect the Barans in challenge mode? Ideally, if you're able to leave the room, leave the room. One player, we'll say probably the HuCast, should be the designated missile runner. So if we pretend the HuCasil here is the Barans, just run in a big circle around them until it shoots itself to death. There are other strategies you can use where you could get the missiles to aim at the walls, and it could help in some rooms. So if you know that missiles have to go a set distance, you could technically put your back to the wall if the Barans is right in front of you and it can't hit you. It matters in some rooms to know that you could do that. So if you've never done that before, just be aware that is a thing. Otherwise, if we are kind of stuck out in the open, because there are a couple points in mines where we get teleported into a room, save your freeze traps for those. Don't worry about Sinnohs. Keep in mind in normal mode, you can stun lock them, unlike in ultimate. So the only threat is Barans. Fear the Barans. Just like, I'm telling you right now, the thing is going to party wipe if you don't respect the Barans. I generally will hang back to kind of not deal with it. My goal as a force is to hit the cannabins. The Ranger is also going to be very useful at hitting the cannabins, since it is not likely we will get a gun as we go through here that HuCast can use. Maybe the HuCasil can use. Otherwise, for the most part, it's not too bad. There's nothing really crazy puzzle-wise. Yeah, we'll have fun with the Dove Witches eventually. There's nothing like too crazy puzzle-wise. Like looking through here, it's just a lot of shooting traps. So as long as you have the guide open, I mean, you can see some of the notes here are just like, go to this door, go through here, that's it. So there are some optional things we could do in order to open up a healing circle later on here. But honestly, pretty straightforward. Mine's is just kind of a nice little easy breezy tour as long as you respect the Barans. Otherwise, really not much else to add here. I should be getting Resta as we get higher levels consistently to AoE heal the group. So there's going to be a point by the time we get to early Ruins where I'm just going to have everything I need to keep the team alive, and the pressure is like completely gone from the run. So Ruins is also fairly straightforward as long as you help me with Darkbringer, because I cannot kill that as a force, even in normal mode. It's terrible. So anyway, let's advance forward into mines. I'm going to move my thing over a little bit. I guess that's how I should clear the map here. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't think I need to Zalor anything in here, but I could assign it just because. Oh. Armada Fluid. Otherwise here, just gotta remember that it's not ultimate, so lightning actually does some decent damage. I'm gonna just shift at the team, and they should be pretty much good to go. So just a reminder, order of preference, if you see a Canadyne, or excuse me, it's Canadyne, not Canavan in lower difficulties. Those are the things that the hunters will have trouble with. Let's continue onwards. There's a box room to the south. I'm gonna detour. Your goal is to go to the southeast. Oh, door is locked currently. Well, in that case, I will start marking with Zond. Probably the first time I've used Zond in the whole run so far. I ended up not getting it when I would have maybe used it before. Bad. So essentially we're coming up to a dark room. We can make the room a little easier by dealing with the switch to the north of us. Otherwise, you know, since we have a ranger, most of the traps and threats of this area are gone. Just be careful around Sinnohs. Just be aware that if you all gang up on them, they can't do anything. So they have a very big hit stun. Ooh, machine brand on the floor. Actually pretty huge. Regular handgun drop, interesting. That was unfortunate. Oh, did I not start with resting? Guess I didn't. Just be careful. We'll have the ranger shoot the traps, maybe. There we go. I'm hit the laser gate so I could get through. Thank you. And we'll move on. Yeah, nothing too crazy. No like fake wall nonsense. Mine's is just kind of like a relief, honestly. Especially after like the puzzles. So here we're just mostly hoping for high machine weapons just to help with combo kills. Since the guild chicks do get knocked down every time. Mine's too is a bit more annoying because you're gonna start to see the Barans. I don't even think they spawn in Mine 1 at all. So for now we don't have to worry too hard. So if I put the Fear of Barans in you earlier, we're fine. You can use some stuff here. Yeah, there's an example where the team could just absolutely slaughter the Sinnohs. There's nothing they can do. I'm gonna go ahead and knock the Cannabin down. But getting that early handgun actually kind of matters, because that gives the Hucasil an option to shoot. I'm kind of happy that we have a backup for when we get flyers. We're pretty much not gonna worry about the items in the middle of the room. I ignore them and keep going. Honestly, depending on how many escape dolls I have, because I never recall how many I have. I have 2. I'm very tempted to die. Just like you know. Oh, like, yeah, I really don't need to hold out on my escape dolls. So I'll let something kill me eventually. If I get damaged again, I don't think I'm gonna heal. I might even just give away, speaking of giveaway, I should probably give away anti-paralysis and antidotes for our Hunter and Ranger friends here. Oh, there's a Sinnoh over here, I realize. That's not the one I was aiming for, but it was hilarious that slow fireball still hit something. I'll take it. That thing took like 3 postal days to arrive. I'll leave those antidotes near the door for people feeding mags. We could go north if we really want to, but the goal is to go out east here. So team can go east. I'm gonna go box check. Zond isn't bad. For a little more though. My material's okay. Gabarda. I was really hoping for a weapon here. Mostly just got okay items. I mean, getting more healing is never terrible, but not ideal. So as soon as that red door opens to the north, oh, we're already there. We're just gonna breeze on through. So our goal here is to exit through the northeast. If we really want to, I believe there's a healing ring in the previous room if we really need it, but I think we're doing fine. Based off the team's progress, I don't think we need to bother with it. As long as I occasionally buff the team, we should be good. Whatever. That's not enough for me to care. Okay. So again, there's not really anything too crazy with the layout. As I said before, compared to caves, this place is just super easy. So I'll use Foey on the Sinnoh golds. Otherwise, it's just Zond everything. There we go. Look how clean the kills are from the team. Love to see it. So I'm basically just gonna help combo kill when I can. Some grinders, leave an armor. Get wand is hilarious. Out of range. Lots of enemies here. Here we go. There we go. See, this is where the Ranger can really start to contribute, because Ranger early on is kind of eh, but they start to shine though later we get in, especially here where, you know, they're easily hitting stuff down. Force isn't like the only one dealing with this. Well, you want to hit me? Oh, you're a fool. You're only helping me. I'm like, you know I would escape though, right, game? Fools. That's where the Foe there helps stun lock. Love to see it. Shift to Quake 3 a little here. With Lightning Partisan with 85 machine. Woo! That's an AoE weapon right there. Anyway, might die to the traps here, but if I do, I don't think it really matters. I need somebody in here though. I'm gonna hit this switch, and I'm gonna be shot at, so I need assistance. Or if somebody else wants to hit the switch, it's fine. Prefer not to die before we get a little further. Make sure our shift is up, so if I do die, just get a refill. And I don't think the team is really in danger in Mines 1. There's not really like a hard enemy. So ideally here I'll die to something. Just so I could get a die fluid equivalency. So I'm probably gonna get killed as I step on this switch. That's fun. All part of the master plan of restoring my TP. Joke's on them. Yeah, cannabins aren't worth a lot. I'd rather, if I'm gonna mark targets here, do what I can. Shift, I'd like 2 mono fluids worth of TP out of that before leveling. Not bad. Again, nothing too crazy. I'll scroll the map down for the benefit of chat. There's really honestly not much to say. It's just, we're following the dotted lines, so let's keep going. It's okay for them to target me, because I'm about to level. There we go. Another rod. Come on, game. Give them some items, please. Yeah, I don't think there's any rooms we have to worry about having certain weapons to go faster either. So it's just kind of a nice pace. I'm gonna go to the furthest store in the southeast. Ooh, that auto gun looked kind of nice. Whatever. I was gonna say, listen, we got places to be. Yes, team keep going, I'll open the boxes. Or apparently nothing's in the boxes, that's so sad. Fate is real. Alright, so I think I'm about to get bodied. Okay, leave. We're coming up to a dark rune here. Second mono May 3. Yeah. I don't want to die quite yet. Let's shift to who we can. 75 brand, not bad. Definitely helps with combo kills. Kind of like that in challenge mode, not only do the weapons generally get stronger, but then the attributes on them also get stronger. So their value per weapon drop can be really crazy. I will say it's probably one of the few things I like about challenge mode, straight up. It's just satisfying being able to wield like an 80 AV, like 50 hit weapon and just delete everything. That's also where stuff like time attack, I would never run a run time attack challenge mode. Where you're like, oh, this run is literally useless because we didn't get a brand with an X number of rooms. It's so much slower. Fortunately, we're just playing in a casual way, so it doesn't really matter. Now, the downside to being a FOnewman, by the way, versus like a FOnewrule, not only do I have less TP, but my like buff and rester range is worse. So for me, this is definitely going to be a challenge the further we go in. That's fine. Going forward, I'll just keep the FOnewrule to make it easy. But I just want to showcase you could play different forces. Last time we played Fomar, we've done a healthy mix of characters. I even did Fomar. So, all of them are usable. But I definitely agree FOnewrule is probably the most fun to play. So our goal is to exit through the northeast. This room's kind of unique coming up, where we actually have to hit a console panel to advance. There's not a lot of times we have like an alternate way of going through a room. I was about to ask for group hug, but team's already grouped up. That helps. So you can see, like, I'm not quite able to kill in 2 techs, but if I was playing FOnewrule there, that would kill in 2 techs. So ultimately, it saves me TP and lets me kind of hard carry. Hello there, Sinnobeat. I don't really want to fight you. So I think for the sake of speed, I might ask for somebody's escape doll just so I could die again. Unless somebody is holding out on mono fluids. Because I do want to be as aggressive as possible. I see a happy little dance on the floor. I'll go pick that up. Ooh, that was a bad timing on the song. Yeah, just because, like, as a force standpoint... Ooh, thank you, team, for all the mono fluids. Just from a force standpoint, it's kind of pointless for me to not be casting techs. There should be a console... I think it's this one. There we go. Advance further. This is to the northeast, and believe it or not, we're almost done with the Mines 1 already. I think the group would agree this is probably almost easier than Forest. Honestly, like, the fact that you can actually stun things, especially after living a life of, like, all ultimate mines, like, so... This area is so easy. Like, what a relief. Combos work. Stun locks are real. Things have reasonable weaknesses to tech. It's kind of nice. Believe it or not, there's only 2 areas left after this. So, should give you an idea. Like, we're making good progress. And then, as always, the group has a chance to guess how many minutes do you think the target time was? Or you'll be surprised. Auto gun. All HP is okay. I'm gonna hopefully level up soonish. My shift is team can kill more consistently. Hold still just to gain TP. Doesn't matter. Yeah, there's a very strong possibility that I will die on purpose in the next area. So I would appreciate one scape doll from somebody, just so that I don't run out of TP. Thank you, thank you. Just because you'll still have a safety scape doll, and as you can see, this is as hard as it's going to get. So, like, this is the one where if you were ever not sure whether or not to scape doll, I'm like, yeah, you should definitely do it. The Q casts get the kill there, because my levels don't matter. Oh, this is turning into quite a marathon room at the end, huh? Oh, I got that stun, though. GG. Might as well as buff since I'm about to level. Perfect. Saves me a dive fluid. I was gonna say, now we're gonna see where the other, like, 5 minutes of the target time is gonna come from. Just this room, apparently. Anyway, let's move forward. Believe it or not, almost done. I guess there is a little bit of a trickery in this area. I guess there is the fake wall. I think I lied to you, now that I think about it, without looking ahead at the notes. I kind of remember there being a teehee room in there. But I would say, unlike caves, it's a bit more obvious there's something you should do. I think to assist the team, I'm gonna drop a few healing items just to make their life easier. I think that's only fair. They gave me skip dolls. Sure, I'll take another defense material. Okay. Pretty low on fluids, but I think I'll manage with the escape though. Yeah, if I cast super aggressive, I'll burn TP out pretty quick. That's pretty much the hard part of learning to deal with Force, is knowing, like, if you don't have an XP tracker to tell when you're gonna level, you're definitely at a huge disadvantage. Because I could just gauge if I'm gonna level. And being able to save, like, a die fluid or two that way is huge. So I basically squeezed out, like, almost 400 extra TP just by knowing I'm gonna level, not using resources. Like, I could still go back to the, you know, tried and true targeting method of Bond or whatever. But even me just meleeing to stop the Sinnoh Gold from swinging is huge. No. If I was ever really unsure, like, I could just stun lock here with melee attacks. I don't have to use a spell there. But if I thought it saved time, I'd Zon like that just to secure a kill. It's pretty much the high-level play for Force. Just keep them grounded longer. Figure out where you could get away with just tagging with melee if they're already gonna combo kill. Max 6% early from a little brother at 5070 Ti, 16 gig. Nice. Gotta be careful there. You want to die eventually, but not this early. Wow, we found where all the enemies were. The other two rooms have equaled like the entire rest of the challenge vote so far. It's kind of funny. Okay, we finally have permission to advance. Like the game decided. Again, see how I'm securing the kill there with the melee swing? Although Fire Stick's actually also not bad. I could use that for special attacks if I wanted to. I would have preferred Shock Stick, but that's what it is. Let's try to buff the team here. Perfect. Secure some kills. Kill there, get a kill there. I'm gonna hold at least one Mono Fluid for the final area. Hopefully we find more. Okay, we're gonna go through the northern of the warps. Okay. Now, I love how there's like this huge room turnaround, team. See, that one you can actually see the door if you look at the minimap. I'm gonna go ahead and open these. You could go to the next area. I'm gonna go through another wall. So ideally here I'll get a dye fluid. Will I get it? Who knows? No. Oh, Mono Fluid, that works. No. No. That was kind of lame. A dye fluid there would have been huge, because that would have let me go hyper aggressive. Oh well. So anyway, we're on the final area of this challenge mode map. I might as well... Oh, mech gun dropped. Ooh, nasty mech gun dropped. That could be fun. Unfortunately, I'm by myself, so I need to play the dodging minigame versus Sinnoh-Beat. Oh, I thought the team was gonna combo, and then they got knocked down. Rip. Just be careful, team. We're getting kind of split up. Yeah, mech gun, kind of crazy. Shadow auto gun. Out of curiosity. 66 ATA needed. Ooh. Okay. I'll let the team deal with this room. I'll go to the south for the item room. They'll go through the southeast exit when it's available. Gotta be careful here with targeting. Okay, I'm gonna go south. Team could go southeast. Ooh, Mono Fluid's huge. Come on, give me something good. Oh. 2 Mono Fluids is okay. That should hold me over for a level up at least. Because I want to make sure by the time I get to the final room, like, I'm definitely going to die on purpose, like 2 or 3 rooms before the exit. But it doesn't hurt to have Mono Fluids as a backup in case I don't get the kill. There's a lot of traps here in a big ring. We're basically going to exit to the northeast. And we'll end up in yet another dark room. So I guess I could just try to run in and hit the light switch. I guess. I think there's traps in here. Otherwise, yeah, team, we're almost done. Sadly, no restas dropped at any point. That would have been useful for the team. Anyway, I'm gonna turn on the light. Try to see. Ooh, I didn't get a hit there. Store a little TP while we wait. Never mind. Thought there would be more waves. We're gonna head to the south. We're gonna try to avoid the traps. Ouch. At this point, we are within 6 rooms or so of clear. I may consider dying on purpose, holding my remaining healing items for the final room. Team gave me an extra escape doll, so I know I'm okay to die. Rifle drop with 85, machine back there. Dead. I think I'm gonna be spamming a little bit here just to speed up the kills. Punch me, please. Welcome, retract. Punch me again, please. I need TP. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, team. Thank you for your escape doll. It was very much appreciated. Now I have another 300 TP. That should carry me to the end. Sword drop. Sword's okay. I like Partisan more. See, now I could just do stuff like this. There's really nothing they could do. Rebuff the team with the TP you helped me get. I still have one extra escape doll too, in case I want to die again. You can see from like the distribution of fluids, it's not really good to have like a Quadra-Force party here, because there's not really a lot of fluid drops as we play. Hope you're doing well, Retract. There's items to the south, but I don't see the purpose. We're just gonna go exit to the right here. If I wasn't doing the escape doll strat, I might have considered going to the healing ring, but there's no reason for me to do that. Figuring out how to set up for streaming. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, step 1, surround yourself with boxes. Step 2, get Gazan merge. Step 3. So yeah, I'm just gonna play hyper aggressive here with spells since we're pretty much at the end. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms away. This one, we literally just leave the room. There's not even enemies. Awesome. Thank you, team, for your escape doll sacrifice. Now I can just go wild here. Okay, so if we could get through this red door, we're in a great position. I leveled enough that I can finally two-shot those. That's exciting. Oh, it's too slow. No, leave me alone. So yeah, at this point, I'm not really worrying about XP share. We're so close to the exit at this point. Need to get a little further. Kill those. Got 5 fluids left, so I'm gonna start burning them. If something wants to punch me here, I'm gonna welcome them to hit me. So if I do need the TP, I'm within 1 hit to die. If not, I'll just go to the exit. Wasted on. That's good. Okay, it's making us work for it a little bit. Guess that's fair. I still have 2 escape dolls, thanks to the team giving me one earlier. I definitely want to get hit here if I can. Perfect. See that? That was like a free die fluid. The game didn't drop any, so we're gonna make do with whatever the team gave me. See that? Look, now I can kill those. Come on. Alright, well, we're still going for some reason. Let me try to shift to the team here. Man, we were making amazing time, but this room is just kind of dragging. Unfortunate. Like the mech gun shoots though. We're still leveling. Am I actually not gonna have enough TP to finish this? That's crazy. Even with 2 escape dolls. Crazy. Oh, okay. Well, apparently oops all enemies. Good freeze. I respect that. Great lockdown from the team there. That could have been ugly. Regen a TP or 2 here. Finally. There we go. Let's go through the south. There's traps here. I think I'm just gonna face tank. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not stopping. So this is the final room. If they want to kill me, it's okay. I have 1 more escape doll. Given I have a Dimate left and a Monomate, I'm not doing too bad. I'm almost officially out of TP. Oh, that was it. Oh. What an anticlimactic final room. Well, GG, I guess. I was ready for more. So now you get to play the game of... What do you think the target time was here? If you guessed 40 minutes, you would be correct. But yeah, we saved a hilarious amount of time. It's fine. We're like over, I think over an hour under par already. That was probably one of our biggest time saves so far. Ranger helps a lot with it. Okay, now we're gonna have to start dealing with Barans. So again, nothing too crazy. We have one puzzle room. So it's one of those things where the mini-map is a little confusing, and I recall this from last time. I believe it's either switch number 1 or switch number 7 that counts as the 9 barrier. So if we feel like something is not advancing, it might be the bottom left one in this puzzle. Note the first switch also serves as the final switch. Okay, never mind. It's the bottom left one. Okay. That's probably the hardest part of this area. Now, we're gonna have to fight Volt up at the end. This boss is incredibly, incredibly easy. All we're gonna do is kill the turrets in the middle. We're not gonna worry about the screen. Ranger will shoot down the turret at the top of the first spawn. After that, it's just mostly just making sure that whoever's being targeted by the Crusher tries not to lure it into other players, and other players just wail on it. It's not really like a big strategy to worry about. But hopefully here we get hopefully here we get some good items, but we'll see. So just be warned, we're gonna start to see Barans every now and then. It's not guaranteed they'll show up in certain rooms, but assume most S rooms will have them, and then sometimes the small rooms we work to have them, which is kind of annoying. But otherwise, team is making excellent progress so far, so you should feel proud of what you're doing so far. 1, 2, 3. Put on my monomate, I guess, that I forgot I put there. 1, 2, 4. Okay. Let's proceed downwards. There are some traps in the room, I'll let them take care of it. We do want to be careful here, so I'm going to play very conservative with TP. Not because I'm worried about running out of TP, I'm actually just only worried about Barans. As long as I don't greed here, it should be fine. I'm mostly just going to conserve my TP for Shifta. And then that's pretty much it. We have a Ranger here, so I don't have to worry about using Zond as much. Careful about catching strays there. Let's head to the south. Oh, the slow-mo. Unfortunately, our next guaranteed item room is not for quite a while. The team gets a little closer over here. I'm gonna shift a... It's because their damage is kind of important. There we go. See, he's trying to fight me. Ranger just shot that silly Sinnoh in the face repeatedly. Blam, 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 chat. So again, we're just kind of looking to secure kills. Play a bit more conservatively with TP. Igush dropped. The big sword? It might be big sword. I'm not sure how useful. I guess it's okay in mines. Might as well just pick it up. Just because at least most things get knocked down. I'll leave it on the floor. Shift up. I don't want to cast that there, but that's okay. There's gonna be a dark room coming up. I'm gonna go to the hallway, I guess. Go deal with it. I'm gonna pause trick through, just in case, because I'm feeling paranoid. 11 ATP away, that's fair. I just basically want to hit this and leave. I don't really feel like killing these enemies. I don't recall if the weapon set for Gilchik is sword. I think Sinnoh is. Put that on the floor so they can kill those. Oh no, the start of the Dub Witches. Oh man, okay. Rule number 1, if you see Dub Witch, just try to kill it. There's no fast way to kill them. They're really annoying. So while somebody's killing those, you can kill the other room. So we basically just need, like, at most 2 players there. If you want to kill North Room while we wait, it's going to be a while. Just warning you. I'm literally just going to stand still and regen TP, because I got nothing better to do. You might as well just try to get something while we're waiting in this boring spawn. This is where they kind of ruin mines for me. I don't know why they thought this was fun. Let's assist our little Hugh-cast friend here. Oh, I think we got to another wave. TP material. Artisan drop with 75 machine. Okay. 2 mono points. While we're all close, I'll shift it up. I think that was worth it. Okay, so we have to hit the northeast switch in order to advance. I'm gonna get the items that are in the next room. Northeast, and you can all go to the south. Go check for items. Hopefully we get something nice here, like a weapon or dye fluids. Resta's okay at this point, but Brands is mostly just gonna kill us instantly. Rabarda, I don't really care about. I'll learn it just to get it out of my inventory. So far, no Barans. That's good. I don't really feel like dealing with those. There's a possibility this room will have it, so I am fully ready to bail. Just letting you all know, I am leaving you to deal with Barans. I will respect the Barans. Oh, there's no Barans in this time? Oh, okay. I think the other challenge mode we had, there was one in this kind of room. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Listen, if we get less Barans, I'm happy. Those things are annoying. Almost more annoying than the Dubjek. The Dubjek still wins, though. Okay, so we're gonna hit with the rod there for a little bit of damage. Hold still, regen a TP or 2. Okay. It looks like there's a guaranteed buster in the hidden room up to the north. So I'm gonna go to the upper left of the S-shaped room. The rest of the team will just continue exiting as normal. Hello, Sinnoh. So again, I'm just meleeing here just to give the team a chance. More lockdowns. Too far away from leveling. Sadly, the Cannabins barely give any TP. Oh, Garans. I'm respecting the Garans. I'm out. Sadly, we did not get Resta. Just be careful, team. You gotta respect the Barans. A regular Buster, no stats. That's terrible. We're gonna pop her head out a little bit. What's it like outside? Oh, looks like death is near me, so I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna respect that Barans. Just like, you know what? I don't think I want to deal with that. There we go. Those things, the Barans will end up eating a lot of healing from the team, so that's where I'm really hoping we get Resta. Just to give you an idea, like, we could have been getting Resta since Caves 2, so it's not an issue of whether the technique could drop. It can drop, we're just not getting lucky. Because that also saves Team Baran's issues. Okay, first Baran's not too bad. The important thing is I don't think anybody died there. That's basically all I worry about. just dealing with that. I hope hunts have been going well for you, Kitty Holmes. Try to assist here with a little Zond action. Apply buffs. Not getting the Condries this Swan. That sounds like classic PSO to me. I was gonna say I was so ready to turn around and run out of this room if Baranz was there. You have no idea, team. I was keeping your escape doll safe by not burning the most stupid things. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go near the back of the room. Like, here's an example. We could get Baranzed in this room, just to warn you. If we don't, then I'm happy. It's one less annoying thing we have to deal with. I'm very close to leveling, which is fun. Yeah. I was gonna say, the trick to getting Conjures to spawn is to not care. The moment you start obsessing over the Conjures, they'll stop spawning. Just do runs that are good value. That way you can't lose. Despite the Conjure, that's how you can win. I was so ready to turn around also in this room. We had one run where there was I'm not even kidding you, there was actually a Baranz in that room. Where I was like, really? That sucks so bad. But, oh, no Baranz in this room either. Wow, this is like so tame compared to the last one we did. I swear, it was either the Fomarl run or it was the Fomar run, where it was just nothing but nonsense. So, I will gladly take this. And I leveled. Oh, what a great feeling. I'll take the hit here, this is fine. Yeah, if I see a Baranz, I'm gonna panic heal. Otherwise, we'll just keep going. Yeah, if we have a lot of time left over, I'm gonna eat a monomate here. We might end up doing a massive attack of some sort, or possibly a boss run. Ooh, 60 Machine Buster. So again, for me and the Ranger, we're basically just gonna be like panic running. Oh, we're not touching any of this. No thanks. That looks like a whole lot of not my problem. Oh, Baranz. Okay, I'm gonna respect the Baranz. I'm gonna shift to the team. Good luck, team. Well, somebody needs to deal with the Baranz. Not me, though. I'll tell you definitively, I do not want to be in this room. I can maybe pick off some cannon beans in a moment. Okay, now that they're there, let's at least try to help. There we go. We're just reducing how much we lose from missile AoE. I went okay. I mean, if we took only like 40 damage from Baranz, that's I could live with that amount. Oh, hello thing I don't want to deal with. Oh, that was great damage from the team there. So I'm gonna hopefully give over most of my healing to the team. Speaking of which, I'm gonna preemptively walk over here and hope I don't get hard punished. Let's drop some items that I don't need. Drop like 2. Apply Shifta, because the damage is important. Shift the team there. A 1 item room coming up. Almost thought there was a Cannabin. Or, Cannabin. Dump Witch. Still need a few monoflute. Once we get to the final area, I don't mind taking a couple of deaths, but we're kind of early. I at least want to get past Puzzle Room before I die on purpose. Oh, I was so worried there was a Baranz in here, you have no idea. I was like, wait a minute. Like, I purposely lowered the menu. Oh, I got hit by something I couldn't see. I'm gonna do my best to turn on the lights for the team, just in case something terrible happens in there. Help a little bit. On a grinder. Come on, Restas or Dimates, please. Really? Ooh, that was a terrible box room. Alright, let's regroup with the team here. There we go. Apply to shifter. I'm just gonna try to tag in melee here. Like how... Oh, that was the only wave in here? Really? Hmm. So we could get a healing ring detour if we want to here. The team is probably okay. I'm gonna go south. Team can take the warp. One person should check the warp for Barans. Alright, there's no Barans. Good. I've also had a Baran spawn in that room, which is the rudest thing. Is that everybody gets in and then they get stuck. But I think this should be fine. Oh, it's still ready to Barda just to get more enemies. Oh no, a dub chick. Oh, okay, I'm holding still, regenning my TP. Good luck, team. This thing is so boring. What were they thinking with this, by the way? Well, at least the team can heal slightly. It's like a mini healing break. What were they thinking, chat? Oh, I gained another tech cast at least. Unfortunately, shift it wore off, so I basically just paid for the shift it wasted. Appreciate you, game. Why is... whatever. Guess the other enemy was closer. Oh, Barans. Kill some of the side enemies. I'm gonna respect the Barans. I'm gonna come over here. Did he hop backwards and dodge the fireball damage? That was wild. As I said before, getting one in this room is kind of rude because we can't leave. So the best we could kind of do is, like, if he spawned in the corner here, you could, like, hide against this wall to dodge it. But let's reapply shift in case we're here for a while. Oh. I'm assuming missiles are chasing me. Oh, they actually weren't. You know what? We'll take that. They did come for me eventually, but I dodged them at least. So multiple Barans here, super rude. Just like to state. So we went from no Barans to oops all Barans. So I'm like, can we not have any more in this room, please? It would be lovely if we had something else, like the door exit, for example. I'm gonna hit this so the team can hit this. There we go. Yeah, they're making us work for this clear. You TP material. I'll take that before I level. Brutal. I'm gonna tag here. Ooh, I'll be scared. Ouch. I don't really want to solo the Sinnoh with my questionable accuracy. I think this is the first time we haven't been dropped like a 70 hit force item. Shockingly. Okay, so we got through that BS. There are 2 areas left. We're gonna start by going to the northwest. Oh, hello. I'm gonna respect that Barans. I am not going in that room. Good luck, team. I'm like, nah, no. The less I get clipped, the more healing I have for the team later. There we go. I'm pretty close to leveling. Be able to take advantage of this. Good time shift to here. Okay. Let's exit to the northwest. I just have to get a singular kill. I'll level up. God. I'm only like 3 levels under the party. It's fine. Save Demonimate for the team. That was a whole lot of note from me. There we go. We helped a little bit there. So we found where the Barans were. They're just deeper in this run. Okay. The team will just have to trust me that this is a very different spawn than we normally deal with. Like, it's not unusual to see like 1 per floor. Getting like 3 in a row is just kind of terrible. Okay. So it is now puzzle time. Are you ready to puzzle? So we're gonna need our designated maze runner, aka the ranger, to go through the entrance here. So I'm gonna start on the bottom left. So our goal here is basically think of the clock. So maze runner's already in. We need somebody in the north, somebody in the east. I'm gonna handle the northwest. There we go. And between the 3 of us, we should get it. Perfect. This should allow our maze runner to continue. Now we just need to hit the upper right, the bottom right, and the bottom. The upper right is covered, so I'm gonna hit the other bottom. Oh, are we stuck? The same maze runner can move. Hopefully. Just want to make sure something didn't get missed there. I'm gonna go back 1. So we have 5 open. Maybe 4 was not stepped through. Maybe it's fine then. So if they're all the way through, then 7 is already taken care of. We have 5 taken care of. I'll double check 6. Otherwise, we could step on 7 and 8. Somebody could go on the upper right, just to double check. We have 6, 7, and 8, so I'm going to stand on the left side. And that should get them through the maze. Looks like there may be 1 off, so I'm going to step on this one, and then they should be good. There we go. I think they're in the middle now. Not in the middle. I was gonna say, we definitely hit them in order. I wonder if you didn't run deep enough. Unfortunately, I don't know which switch aligns with which. So if they're near the end, I would guess that 8 needs to be stepped on. Okay, so they've hit the switch, so now we're good. Now we can leave, because they hit the switch, so we're good. Okay. I think it was just one of the other ones. We just were too early. It's fine. We had the right idea, it was just a little off in timing. I didn't realize the maze runner didn't complete one of the other rooms, so that was an oops. Oh well. Not a big deal. Very minor time loss of like a minute. Yeah, I think we got through the first 4, but somewhere it was either 5 or 6. I think we didn't get the maze runner all the way through. So I guess if we were to try to improve the run, since the map doesn't indicate which goes to which, I would say we could probably just say, like, you could type, like, the letter S or something to say you're stuck, or D for done. That way we know. I mean, I thought you were done moving before, but I was like, oops, maybe not. Alright, so we have an item room to the left. I guess I'll go there eventually. You're gonna hear me make all sorts of panic noises when it comes to ruins, because that is like the worst time. I'm going to get hilariously trolled by challenge mode ruins runs. View. You could go south. I'm gonna item check. Do you have to hit the switch in the northeast of the room you're heading to? Really? We really not getting a dye fluid or anything fun? That's it? I mean, I guess 2 mana fluid is okay. So we're almost at the boss, so the fact that I have all my escape dolls for the boss still is kind of wild. So we can afford to play more aggressive on the boss at this rate if none of us have actually died. I'm assuming the team still has a decent amount of mono mates as well. So believe it or not, okay, I'm gonna wait to see who warps if anything terrible happens to Garan's. Okay, so I could probably give some mono mates over when we're done. I'm gonna respect the missiles. Yeah, those Barans are gonna eat our mono mates for sure. Come to me. Actually, maybe not. Alright, we're good. I thought there was gonna be more waves. Resta dropped. Run it over to me. We're gonna keep going. We're almost at the end. Having Resta for the boss is also interesting. Oh no. I don't want anything to do with that. No, thank you. I will shift it though if I can. Double Garans? Disgusting. Disgusting. You put a dump chicken with the Garans. This is a monstrous spot. Okay, whoever is the rest of it, drop it. I'll drop some healing for the team, because I'm not going to need most of these. Did somebody pick up a Resta? I didn't see it in the tech menu. Resta level 5. Oof. I actually can't learn it. That's so sad. That is actually so sad. If I was Fullcrum, I'd be able to use it. I have to level. I don't know if I'll actually be able to use it. That is like the greatest tragedy. If I don't find another mind material, we actually won't have Resta for the boss. The definition of sadness right there. I mean, it's possible I'll level between now and the boss. It's just very unlikely. We'd have to fight so many Sinnohs, I would think. So I'll do my best to just kind of boop them. Store a TP or two here. Okay, so the team's goal is if there's nothing in the switch room, I guess everybody will get the boxes. This will be the first time I'll ask the team to get items, question mark. So we're gonna go up a room, then right a room. If there's no enemies in the switch room, the team can go to the northeast on the map. Material might help. Sadly, not a mind material to qualify me for the tech. Getting some XP at least. Yeah, me getting Resta would be huge because I could just literally dedicate my escape doll TP to reviving the team with HP. Material dropping is the thing. Okay. So let's go see if there's anything in the southeast, if something's stopping me from going here. If there's not, the team can continue to the northeast. Okay. So the team, I think you can all run to the northeast. Looks like we're good. No enemies. You can take this door if you want. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm gonna give the team some time. I'm gonna let them get like a good 20-second head start. So there's a box in the northeast. If nothing spawns for them, I just... Okay, that's what he did. Okay, I think I can help them then. If there's enemies actually spawning in there. which case... If team goes to the south, they can clear it. Oh, never mind. They might have waited too long. Grab these items. Oh, maybe they got through. Never mind. Perhaps we are fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna double check if the door is open. Probably not, in which case I'll run back. Yeah, okay, I'll run back. Team just has to wait by the laser gate. I thought there would be more spawns there. That's why I came in. Oh well. I think there might be boxes to the south, so if you want to check the boxes while we wait, that's fine. Sorry about this. Yeah, Rebard is sadly useless. Unfortunately, team found another TP material, so the fact that we didn't get another mine material means I can't use Resta. This is such a tragedy. Team should be good now. What an absolute tragedy. I have a decent amount of fluid though, so I should at least be fine. My goal is to save at least one scape doll just in case for the crusher. As long as the team has one scape doll, I'm not really that worried. I don't think anybody died because we respected the Barans. This should be a pretty straightforward boss. Priest mine might matter. Oh, I barely made it in there in time. That would have been so bad. Oh, hello. Not what I was looking for. I sadly don't have any slotted armor. Never found any. Hello, random skip doll. I will take you. I guess we're good to go. There's not really a strategy here other than hit the turrets. We'll let the ranger deal with the gun and on the top of the room. Otherwise, let's get going. Don't worry about the monitors. We just have to kill the turrets. Oh, you dropped fluid. And with that, we're done with mines. We're not making bad progress. Like, what, 4 minutes left of this run? Tops? Maybe 5 if we're unlucky. Gonna stand still and regen some TP. We can also get very minor healing as we wait. There we go. Come in for a group hug so I can shift it. Yeah, there we go. So as long as I don't hit the wrong turret first, we can kill the other ones, because the other ones will wait a bit. There we go. Some good damage on the team. Come in for one last group hug. Enjoy. Hopefully with this will be the transition kill. Okay, good. Now you get to enjoy shift on this next phase rather than me hunt you down. Do your best. We have scape dolls, so I'm not feeling really worried at all. I'm gonna be burning a lot of my TP here on purpose. Lightning, best that I can. If he targets me, it doesn't really matter. In fact, I'm not even gonna move if he targets me with Crusher. I just want the team to keep doing damage. In fact, whoever does get targeted, just hold still. Like, honestly. Yeah, we're doing some good damage. If he kills me here, I don't really care. It's already at half health. Whoever's targeted, don't bother running. It's kill. Yeah, there we go. Excellent damage. This is kind of embarrassing for a Vol-Up. Look at this. It's getting styled on. Look at this. You're not even gonna kill me? Oh, you're a fool. You're a fool, Vol-Up. I was so ready to get crushed. Because I don't think I have enough HP to survive it, but it didn't matter. I leveled up. You know what? Just because, I'm now gonna learn Resta. Oh, I can't. I'm one TP. I'm one MST shy. I got trolled. I couldn't learn it. So sad. Rip. So anyway, we cleared stage 6. How long do you think the target time was? We cleared it in 33 minutes. Take a moment to think about it. What do you feel, especially of the other ones? Ooh, 50. Interesting guess. Let's go do challenge mode here. No worries, Cantaloupe. 50 is actually correct. We were 17 minutes under par. So if we weren't an hour ahead of schedule, we are now. So excellent job, team. The fact that the mines was shorter than our caves is really funny to me. Like, you could see where, like, because we weren't running, like, triple Hue casts, we lose a little time in the beginning. But man, oh man, having Hue Castile Ranger and mines, 2 people with guns, so we're not, like, waiting an eternity for cannabins. Like, oh, what a relief. So anyway, now Ranger gets their true chance to shine. From this point onwards, they are pretty strong. Hunter's still pretty good, don't get me wrong. Let's go ahead and close this map. So we have about 2 hours left in the run, if I had to estimate. So we should realistically complete it tonight. Even with the small break here, it doesn't really matter. So, I'll start talking about this because I'm gonna complain. Ranger, I need your help with this first box. If you've played Endless Nightmare 4, aka Retract's Dream Quest, the entire opening of this quest is Endless Nightmare 4. So there's going to be a series of boxes to the right of the first room that we're in. However, it doesn't state this, but there's a Zond trap in there, and I can't kill that as a force. So I will probably need at least 2 people to go with me, and somebody continues onward. So if we could clear those, we can make those box checks. There are additionally boxes behind the waterfall. I think we need a ranger, maybe? There's not a Zond trap there, but I don't remember how to activate what else is back there. What's kind of evil is that this is where the map quality kind of takes a little bit of a dip. There's at least one hallway in this map, and I will try to figure it out. It is not labeled, but it is really stuffed with traps. I want to say it's between the waterfall room and the ignore shooting traps room. There's like one mini hallway that has like a series of traps, so we'll take a look for that. But from the standpoint of trap usage for all the casts here, if you're not familiar with Endless Nightmare 4, there is a healing ring at the bottom of the map. So we're gonna go about 7-8 rooms. Don't worry about saving your traps. We will all take a detour to go get the healing ring. Aside from that, we basically have what we'll call trapped switches. So because we have a ranger, anytime we're at a puzzle, just assume if we have to step on a switch, the game will try to kill you. So I'm going to be expecting the ranger to be vigilant whenever we come up to a puzzle. So first floor will have that in particular. This one has one of my least favorite runs in the game, and we'll talk about it more when we get there. So there is a time switch room where I'll need everybody to open boxes, and then I need to run out. The problem with the ruins switches is, or 1, the time is really, really tight. 2, The laser gates have hilariously terrible hitboxes. Like, I could be more than a character width away from the laser gate and it will catch me. So I will inevitably get stuck at some point during the run. I will try not to get trolled by invisible hitboxes that extend way further than they should, but we'll see where it goes. Finally, the only other thing I have to really say about this particular floor is this is the area where we could save time with the wiggle. So I'll talk about it when we come up to the wiggle room. There's like a wall of rocks where we could skip going through 3 rooms if somebody's able to get the wiggle. I think it's just really mashing the control stick really hard. I wasn't able to do it last time we did challenge mode, but a couple people did. We only need 1 player to successfully do it, so it doesn't hurt that we all attempt it for like 10-15 seconds. But essentially we're gonna... Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Essentially we're gonna wedge ourselves against the rock and then just try to wiggle as much as we can. It saves like fighting potentially like 5-10 waves in 3 rooms, so it helps. That will save us a lot of time. Otherwise, no, there's nothing too complicated. I'll just point out if we want to take a detour for a heal ring or not. Now, fortunately, Ruins 1 doesn't have Darkbringer, to my knowledge. Ruins 2 onwards will. So mostly at this point, we're just looking to not get trolled by, like, Death Gunners. But I don't think they really spawned at all in Ruins 1, from what I recall. I think they follow the we only appear of Ruin 2 and beyond. So this one should be relatively straightforward. It's just really trolly. And as I said before, unfortunately the map quality does take a step down. Like, it's not immediately obvious looking at it that anything's wrong with it until you run it, and then you're like, oh, why didn't they label this as a trap hallway? Or, oh, I didn't know there was a Zon trap in these boxes. You don't talk about it in here. Or, oh, you'll see when we get to Ruins 2, they mark points of interest with these, like, yellow boxes and a number, but then they don't write anything. So there's just notes that are, like, not lined up. It'll be obvious. In fact, I'll show it here briefly. Then this one. Yeah, like, you have, like, a note 1 and 2 here, but only 1 note. So you're like, wait. You're like, wait, did they forget to write something? Oops. No. Some of these just need a very minor touch-up, I think, to bring them into acceptability. So for the most part, the HuCast is just gonna go on ahead, but I'll probably... No worries. I'll ask for assistance on a couple areas in particular. I'm gonna move the map over so I can see. So as I said before, we'll probably have like a group huddle to get the early boxes. We'll take some damage dealing with the Zon trap, but I'd rather just go as a group here. So hopefully we could get an early item to compensate. So I can finally start with Gafoe, which I guess I should probably assign. I also learned Resta, which is nice. At least now I can start healing the team more accurately. Just thinking what my Gafoe button should be. I guess this one is fine. So we're gonna immediately go north, and I'm gonna need assistance clearing the Zon trap. You didn't miss too much, Cantaloupe. I was just complaining about map quality. It's really close to being acceptable, but there's a couple points where it actually does impact the run. So okay, group huddle. I need help. I need help. There's a Zon trap in here. I will face tank for the team, and I just need the team to kill the trap afterwards. Go team, go. Yes, thank you. Might be worth it depending on what was in here. Picked up a Diemate to take damage. That was worth. Future Diemate in the run. And also, because I have healing, I could just do this now. So our goal is to slowly make it towards the waterfall room. Whenever I see a Del Saber, my goal here is to assist the team. Rangers don't have any special targets, unlike some of the other areas, so just whatever you feel is acceptable. Probably good enough. I'm gonna try to keep the team health somewhat high, but most of my time will be spent healing. Oh, what was that? That was weird. Oh, maybe it was like the black arrow targeting from another player. Interesting. Because the sooner we can get a brand, the better. Oh, we got a knife. That's huge for Hugh to seal. That's like infinitely better than using big sword. Yeah, now you can just really go to town. Trap vision, come on. Mace. I guess I'll take this. Oh, I can't use it. Oh no, the beginning of the ruins trolls. Okay, so there's all these complicated items in here. Just go north. We can just ignore this entire room. We're like, that's not my problem. So anyway, let's clear out this room together, and then we'll go behind the waterfall as a group. Or at least the ranger will go with me. I guess everybody else can move on once we clear this. I'll leave a few courtesy heals more towards the other end of the room. That way the team can decide how they want to distribute these. Alright, so Ranger, come with me. Everybody else can move on. Yeah, this is just in case something is sealed back here. I don't remember if it is. Okay, there's not, so then we'll just open some items. That's the level 4. Oh, I just realized what I forgot to do. I forgot to assign an attack button. That would probably help with meleeing. Oh, I went to attack and I just looked at the boxes. It's like perish box. Okay. So our goal is to slink around. We're basically going towards the outskirts of the map here. We're gonna make a turn here. So if you're not familiar with EN4, just know that we're coming up in about 3 rooms, maybe 4, before you get a trap reset. So don't worry too much about traps. If you see Del Sabers, feel free to freeze them, because they are kind of annoying. But Confuse Trap also works. So once you're out of freeze, you can switch over to that. So hopefully by the next area, we'll get some good weapons. That's why I was trying to do those box checks with the team, but sadly the game was like, nope. Where are these? Is this the hallway with the traps? No, it's not. Okay. We'll figure it out together. So no enemies here. That's great. We are 3 rooms away from the healing ring. I'm gonna try not to go too crazy on my fluid since I know there's a healing. Ooh, Partisan is huge. Might be easier for the Hugins to use that. Yeah. So it's just very awkward. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm sure the team has some opinions towards it. I'm gonna go ahead and heal the team there a little bit. Take up some stuff. So if I can rest of the team, I will, because we're coming up to a healing ring. We are 2 rooms from the healing circle. Oh, ooh, HP material. I will gladly grab it. I picked up antidotes and all. Some items for the team. We're 1 room away from the healing circle. I hate that their weakness is fire in normal mode. Yeah, make sure to feed your mag. Oh. Escafoe here, since at least I get a boost. Okay. Everybody come enjoy the healing ring. Then we'll exit to the southeast. And we got our first puzzle. Eventually we'll deal with this. I think the team can... Oh, well, let's see if I get ambushed in here. If I don't get ambushed, we can have the team go back. Ambush? It's up to the team. I'm gonna hit the switch and leave. But we're also not with any weapons, so it might be worth killing these. Hurt, I would say. Go ahead and heal the team here so they don't take HP. Balls, at least we know can drop weapons. We know that from Ian 4. Oh, we got a slicer. Oh, you can steal range weapon incoming. Okay, at least we got something out of that room. Okay, so we only need one, so 3 people can wait here. I'll help with the, help with the turrets if you can. I'll heal the team. Thank you for assisting. Okay, so just one person has to go through, so go forth, Trap Runner. I think you need to go to the northeast first. Go forth, Ranger. Yeah. Then once you hit the switch, then we'll exit through the bottom left. There we go. Thank you. So now we have some rocks to clear. We can go top if you want to. Our goal is to basically get to the bottom right door. Just be careful, because there could be giant death boxes above us, like that. So otherwise, really not much else. We're just going to step on these switches and continue. There is an item room. Actually, you know what? Come back to me, Ranger. Everybody else can keep going. Come with me, Ranger. Can you shoot this? If I remember correctly, I can't reach this. Yeah, thank you. Okay, you can catch up with them now. I'll be fine. Ooh, and I got a sniper to reward you later. Anti-level 7, can't learn it. My gosh. I did get weapons, but not the ones I was kind of hoping for. A little unlucky. Sadly, the sniper did not come with percents. I feel like that's a crime in challenge mode to get one without anything. So our goal once they clear this room is to exit to the southeast. There we go. Let me drop that there. Couple within the middle of the room. Team. I'm helping. There we go. So our goal is to ignore the warp. The warp is a trap. That 95 hit Guy-Gush though, what is that? Man. It's crazy. I still prefer Partisan. I was kind of hoping that would be a brand or something. Yeah, not really too much to worry about. I'll just occasionally heal up the team. Try to keep their health high. If I see a Del Saber, I'll try to use Bardo to back up. Mace? How much do I need to use the mace? Is it like 300? Yeah. It's not even possible to use the maces that drop here, by the way, team. Even if we get to the end, I still don't think I can use them. It's so sad. It's genuinely upsetting. Oh, I thought there'd be another way. Well, to the next floor. This is the wish me luck team, because I'm probably gonna mess this up. So we're slowly gonna make our way towards a timed room. I'm gonna need the team to just help here get all the boxes early, and then anybody that has a ranged weapon can stay behind and help with the traps. Otherwise, the HuCast could just go on their merry way with the rest of the puzzle. They can just ignore it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna Barda here, make their life easier. So yeah, so some of the target times make sense for Ephinea, but I feel like the Mines ones are really, really off for whatever reason. Like, we should not be like, for literally people that have never played it before, we should not be like 10 minutes under par. Sorry, there's no, it's a bad estimate. 2-3 minutes under par, that's like, okay, then we did well, but like 10 minutes? No, come on. Don't lie to me. Great freeze. Like that. Okay, At least we seem to have some weapons to deal with these enemies, which is kind of nice. If we see Indie Belras, I will try to Zalure them on occasion, but I don't think we'll be seeing them for a while. So not really worried about them either. So I think what'll happen is we might have the Ranger split from us in the next room to clear boulders. I guess we could ignore the traps as well. Maybe it's just better for the team to wait. I guess I could just try to get good, as it were. Just thinking about what would make more sense there. Chaos Sorcerer. Oh, that's gross. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I got knocked down. Yeah, Chaos Sorcerer are kind of the Barans of this area. They're a bit less punishing. So I'll just try to keep the team's health topped off if we do get refoed. Fortunately, we all have enough HP, and I have enough TP that I can literally just keep the team alive through this. I am so scared about the Indie Belra confusion. There we go. So we'll probably have the Ranger clear the... So basically what's going to happen is we're going to get a sneak peek at the next area. We can't continue until I hit a time switch, but there's enough boxes that I'll need at least 2 people to go with me to get them. And then once the boxes are attained, I'll just try to leave. Ooh, that's not good. That's an early death. We'll be careful there. Yeah. Just be real careful if you get hit here in Indie Belra. Things hurt. Fortunately, I think we start with escape dolls, so it's not the end of the world. We got a decent amount of wiggle room, but we do got to be careful. I'm gonna heal the team here to try to stave off deaths. Unfortunately, we just didn't get like a strong single target weapon yet, other than the dagger. Shotgun drop. There you go. There you go, I appreciate the amount of fluids, I'll need them. Marking a target. Gotta be careful with my text here. Leave the monomate for the team. So we'll have the Ranger go to the northeast. The other 2 can follow me. I need help with clearing these boxes. If you could clear the boxes for me, I'd super appreciate it. I'll pop them, and if there's anything that spawns there. I think a frame with 4 slots looks kind of good. So now that you got the items, run. leave, go to the northeast. I'll give you a few seconds to start running. I gotta navigate the death maze. This'll be fun. Ouch. I got knocked down, that wasted time. I'll try again. There we go. Second try's not too bad. Okay, so now that I'm here, it'll become more obvious. I'm basically going to... Oh, somebody activated something already. That sucks. Never mind. So, has the team destroyed the boulders? I'm assuming no. I was gonna say, please shoot the boulders. Oh, I thought you were dealing with them the whole time. Rip. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh. Okay. So now that you've dealt with the boulders, come back then. I'm gonna have to assist the team, I think. Or unless I'm not able to, we'll find out. So we'll go back to the time switch room. My bad. For some reason I thought there was a warp there. So what'll happen is that the ranger should stay in the middle, kill the trap that spawns near the door. One player needs to go to the bottom. My bad. I definitely wrote my notes down wrong for this one. So somebody has to go to the bottom left. It can't be me, because I'm not in there. Ranger can stay in the middle. Everybody's goal is to get to the red door. So HughCast, since you're already down there, just go hit the switch. That's in the bottom left. There you go. Oops, trip. Yeah, you can kill the trap if you want, but just run towards it. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So we could, in theory, get these items, but they look kind of terrible. I was gonna say we just ignore these. I'm not seeing anything in there that seems worth our time. Normally, we could go through there and go grab those items, but no, they were kind of booty. It's a little unfortunate. Whoa, that did insane damage to me. I'm so glad I got HP material. That would have one-shot me. Yeah, I need help getting these things off of me. They'll one-shot me. Let's get some Shifta here. Oh, Mechman with the hit isn't too bad. That is not a bad choice, actually. Sorry about that. My notes wrong. I mean, like, technically it helped. We got to open the boxes. The downside is the boxes were terrible. So we got trolled on both ends. Both from my poor note-taking and, dead boxes. Oh well. So at least we are done here. I'm not risking turrets for wide material. That's insanity. We got 3 areas left. So here's where I'll probably ask for the team's assistance again, because I feel like our weapons are still kind of eh. I might do this extra item check. Gladly take a mine material that's easier to reach. Robarda might actually be useful here. Freezing Del Saber saves a lot of time. Oh, hello. So our goal is to just go to the north here. I'm hoping we get like either a good saber or just a really strong partisan or something. As you can see, it could go all the way to like 95, so we have like a lot of room for growth. I'm gonna tag these with Gafoe. Probably the first time that the FOnewman feels okay. It's the first time I start with like the advanced tags. Or this, I guess intermediate technically. Or advanced than Barda at least. Up to. Okay, let's kind of jab. Let's SP. Sadly, the enemies here really don't provide a lot of XP. The leveling for me is going to be incredibly infrequent if I level at all. Let's continue to the north. So I'm not going to bank on resets here. Chaos Sorcerer, let's go kill it. Oh, I actually couldn't vote in time. Good job, team. Oh, I got the freeze. Nasty. There we go. So we're coming up to an optional item room. So I will request assistance here. Let's clear out the enemies, and then I just need one player. Let's take the ranger again with me. But for now, we'll help with the clear. Ooh, lock gun dropped. That's huge. Potentially, we could give a basic gun to Hukasil. So Ranger goes with me to the east. The team will go left. Just be aware, team, that as you go left, there are hilariously tiny switches and a healing ring very close to us. So if you're trying to decide whether or not to use stuff... Oops, I got zapped. It's fine. That's why we brought the Ranger with me. I remember getting trolled hard. I'm learning through pain where the bad parts of the run are for me. I slightly messed up the other room, but that's fine. Ooh, HP material. That's huge. So there are hilariously tiny switches as we come into this next hallway. So just like, yeah, they step on some, but they're even tinier. They're in that room, I promise you. They're very tiny. So it's like in here. Here's where the switch was. If you didn't see it, you look at my heal. It's so dumb. Anyway, healing ring is to our right here. So if you have traps, feel free to burn them in this room. I'm just gonna heal up the team so that way they don't need to heal in case they get slapped. I guess I could target stuff here. Shotgun drop is nice. Ooh, there's the buster we're looking for. Yeah, give that to the HuCast. That's what we're talking about. I'm glad we eventually found one. I was worried we would actually clear another floor without it. But now it's not too bad. It's a single mono fluid here. Just a small waste, but I really need to make sure he dies. I think it's negotiable. Kill the team just in case there's another fight. Call, there was another fight. Wow, I actually slap killed that enemy. That's funny. So my base HP should be enough to survive. So bottom right is healing rings. So let's all join a happy little circle here. Get out of here. If the team has any weapons they want to exchange, this would be a good room to do it in. Leave this shield behind for now. So we're coming up to where we could potentially do a shortcut in. Dark moves away from a shortcut attempt. Oh, more like 3. Leave me alone, random enemies in this room. Yeah, now it should be like night and day damage for the HuCast. The combo kill is real. Okay. So we're gonna come through kind of a weird twisty turn. Our goal is to just try to exit to the northeast. If things go well, we actually... Oh, I got slapped there. If things go well, we can skip an entire hallway section. Great freeze trap by the team. Slicer with 70 dark, 90 hit. Oh man. That is like, the Hukasil is like, I'm about to delete some fools. Like, look at that weapon. What is that? That is a disgusting AoE for Heat Conceal. I think the Q-Cast can also technically wield it if they really need range. But either way, it's still really good. Even a 55 Dark Slicer for the Q-Cast, just in case. Sadly, all those items we see across the way, we will hopefully not have to... Oh, another Buster. That might help the Heat Conceal. Okay. So we are one room away from trying to shortcut through here. Let's see if we can get it. Might get hit by an Indie Bell Roof hit here. The other enemy is full screen. Oh no. He managed to lower it. Good job, team. Good bait. I'm gonna buff the damage of our ranger friend here. There we go. See, now it's just so much easier. Oh, I actually froze the Del Saber. That's funny. I made that easy. Or Del Saber, just trying to recover. Oh, does hitting the crystal not give you XP when it dies? Huh. Or you know, I guess. We're coming up to the infamous wiggle room. So there's a laser gate here. The switch here will leave us. There's a magic spot over here. Let's see if anybody can get the wiggle. You wedge yourself in the corner and you mash. Oh, I actually had it. Oh, I wish I didn't menu. Oh, there we go. I'm in. There we go. I got the wiggle. Nice. And if you don't get the wiggle, it's okay. We already have the shortcut open. The wiggle is real. Team can go through the north. We basically skipped an entire portion of the map. That's a cute little trick. Walls are just a suggestion to us, really. Heal up Cantaloupe. A little low on fluid, but I could just die to restore TP. I think I'm pretty much at that level anyway. We have 2 areas left, although there is a healing ring coming up. I think there's a healing ring, I think, at every stage here, yeah. So it's up to us how badly we want to get the healing ring. I guess it doesn't hurt. So behind the waterfall on the right, there is a healing ring, but I think it doesn't open until everything dies. So I'm going to say team discretion whether or not they need it. I'll probably go grab it. I'm going to hit this thing with Bardo. It's just annoying me. It's like... It's like trying to reenact the scene in The Matrix to dodge this. Like, nah. So I'm gonna come over for the healing circle. Team can keep going left. Just be aware you're coming to a puzzle where the solution is literally left, right, left, right. So if you want to start the puzzle, it's up to you. Might need a gun or something here. I think I can hit it with Zons, so this should still be fine. There we go. That would have been so sad if I didn't have TP for that, by the way. That would have been the world's saddest moment with that healing ring. Okay. There we go. Got our traps back. Got my TP back. It was like a couple mono fluids worth of TP. We're gonna take the warp. We're gonna go north. This is up before the solution is literally left, right, left, right. As long as we don't go too zealous with it, it should be a pretty straightforward puzzle. Well, I say puzzle, but I'm like, do they even count as puzzles if there's no way to find out the solution other than brute force? I think it's more pick a path. I think calling them puzzles is generous. I think time waster is more accurate. Like, we have a left, right time waster in front of us. It's probably the more accurate statement. Nice, I got a freeze. Shifted the team. There we go. Oh, I whiffed every swing there. That sucked. Too far away from leveling. Again, my goal here is to just reduce how many monomates they might need to use. That was an amazing freeze. Take the Barda just to multi-hit them. I don't even care about the damage. Ouch. Ooh. That's if he was gonna attack the rip. Goodbye, my TP. Alright, so it's left, right, left, right, left. Hit right. Hit left. Hit right. Okay. I'll worry about the boxes. The team can keep going. There we go. Completely worthless weapon. Thank you, game. Appreciate you. Wow, those box rewards were pretty terrible. Take the bottom eights, I guess. I probably want to die on purpose in this area, since I have way too many scape dolls. I don't want to just be holding the resources. But if I see an opportunity, I would like to die here. I want to buff the team first. Like, Indie Belra slapping me, for example, is hilarious. Okay. So we're just gonna warp through. HP material, sure. I believe we're coming up to a dark room, so I will stand on the switch that's roughly in the middle. If I happen to die, it does not matter whatsoever. I'll be like, oh no, you've helped me. Come to me quick, I will heal you. Oh, unless I die here. Oh, there we go, you might want to run. There we go, that's fine. I was trying to rest it before I died, but it happens. There we go. Tag them with the Konvoy. Be alone. Dodge this. Too far off from leveling. I guess I could have waited a little longer. Still better than nothing. I leveled there, which is a bit awkward. But... I did not mean to pick up the power material. I'm gonna drop that. Material. Figure while everybody's nearby, might as well reshift out. And again, I'll keep the team's HP pretty high. So if anything, I could also just get another escape doll from the team, so I get more TP. As long as you have at least 2, there's no way you will die between now and the end of the stage. You'd have to play like crazy sloppy to die at this point. We now have like super high weapons and our health is higher. Crazy. Yeah, so I think funny enough, I might even stop taking HV materials. I'll just give it to Quake. I have enough to not get one shot. So I'm gonna hold still for a little bit, but you can go to the next room. And check these. FOE 2 might matter. I'm gonna do this so the team can actually see. This is a dark room, I think, if I leave. Just be careful. In fact, I'm gonna come in and help them. Let me at least shift with them. Oh, never mind. That was the entire wave. Well, we're coming up to Healing Ring. We just have like one room between us and the target. I'll try not to go too crazy with resources here. We'll, however, try to heal our more injured party members. I don't mind burning a single mono fluid here, just to keep going. Oh, I misunderstood where the healing ring was. Never mind, I'm a liar. It's not in a place that I think is relevant. We'll probably skip it. Still have 2 scape dolls, so I'm probably gonna die on purpose soon. Given I am not anywhere near leveling. Okay. So this is probably one of the few times we'll ignore a waterfall room. Hello there. Shift up. Barda. Again, if I die here, it doesn't really matter. He'll give me TP. He wants to swing, he can swing. If he doesn't, he doesn't. So... this is the other part that could get kind of ugly, and I feel really sad that I didn't get a clear answer. I was watching one of our challenge mode videos, and I was like, I didn't actually see what the solution was, so I'd have to go back to one of the oldest ones that we did. There's a very unfortunately memoed puzzle that is coming up. So I know at least to go to the northwest, so we can ignore what happened the very first time I played this. Essentially, it's left, left, right. We should only have one player do this, and we're gonna keep track if left, left, right starts at the beginning. So I think it starts as soon as we get to the northwest, and we'll just get a hard confirm. It's a little confusing, because if you look at the numeric sign on the PSO world, you would think that we're supposed to go to the north room, according to the node, and we're supposed to do it there. But actually, we have to go to the northwest room. Then we do what it talks about doing. It's a little confusing. We have such a time lead that there's no reason to reset, but this would probably be where most people would reset. So let's come together as a group. We're just gonna witness it. If you happen to play challenge mode again, I just want you to take a look at it. We're not gonna do it as a group. We're gonna let one person go in. So when you come into here, there's teleport. I believe you go left, left, right. So let's let the rocket seal go. And then we'll double check the minimap. So if they do it correctly, they'll end up in the middle. If they don't, okay, so it looks like they got it. Perfect. Then they can just hit the switch that's up there, and I think we're good. Both switches. And that'll open the door to the south. So I think that was left, left, right. So contrary to where that note is located, we do not go to the northern room, nor do we want to touch the northern room. So we'll go up here. Okay, so it is just left, left, right from the northwest room, not the north. That could be much. Yeah, I mean, it could have gone worse. What would happen if it didn't go well That other room all the way at the beginning of this stage, where we had a split choice to go to the waterfall room or not, that's where the team would have ended up, and they would have been soloing all those enemies. Which would have been interesting. But fortunately, that didn't happen. Okay, so just hard confirm, and I can always rewatch this video if I'm not sure. So I think for this map, I would probably save a copy and put the numeric note where it should be, because it's assigned to the wrong room. The note itself, the written text is correct, but the map is not. Just like in the puzzle where it's like the numbers 1 through 8 are there, I would probably want to mark it as 9 on the map. There's just like little things where it's like not the end of the world. I think you would end up in the warp over here as well. And somewhere you weren't supposed to. But anyway, so far no traps. So believe it or not, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms from here. So if we're really desperate for a healing ring, we could get one. I probably want to die at this point. One scape doll for the final room. So I'm definitely gonna get hit on purpose at some point. I'm out of TP. My fluid count is a little questionable. TP materials right before I die is huge. It's actually amazing. What a great pickup. Gonna make my scape doll so much better. We're basically just making a little... Oh, actually, did we shoot the wrong way? I'm sorry, team, we went the wrong way. Come back, team. I was like, wait a minute. I mean, now I know what's down here at least. I don't regret getting the mine material, the TP material. It was kind of worth it. Yeah, let's turn around. I think it's just another box room at the end there. It's not marked on the map, but I think that final door is a box room. I'm gonna go ahead and dodge some traps. See that? I still consider that a learning experience. So I would probably update that map to actually include boxes. Just like there's all those boxes there. Maybe the other room is like a switch to get to those. Well, we're not gonna worry about it. We are 3 rooms from the exit. Well, I'm gonna embrace death real quick, thank you. Now with my new mine material TP combo, I'm just gonna go ahead and devastate these enemies. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to one scape doll for safety purposes, but we pretty much have it in the bag at this point. I'm gonna use my remaining fluids, if possible, before I use my scape doll. Yeah, see how much faster this is now that we have the good weapons? What a relief. Okay. Here are 2 rooms from the exit. We can optionally destroy a boulder in the upcoming room to get to the light switch faster. Ooh, gun. I wish I had ATA to use it. Basically, final room. There's a healing ring over there if you really need it, but we're literally on the final room, so I don't think we'll need it. And the worst that happens is you just die on purpose. Just like, oh no, one of your many scape dolls might get burned. What a shame. Anyway. Oh, the Dark Velra. In the northeast corner here is a ranger. If you want, you could try to open the boulders. Using the last of my fluids now, just as a warning. Might not need it. I'm still happy I got my reset in. Team resetting for traps, I respect that. Good drop. grinders. Oh, actually, we're done. Never mind. I was gonna say, I picked up some from the other boxes I never gave out. Oops. Anyway, that was the run. So team, how long, what do you think the target time was? What think about like, you know, we messed up a puzzle by about like a minute. 1 hour. An interesting guess. It was an hour. So we're still like 15 minutes early. So for people that are feeling stressed about the time, you can make mistakes and still get S rank. It's really not that bad. Like you can make up so much time in Ruins by having a good party comp. So we are 2 areas from clearing challenge mode. So I recommend, team, if you have not thought about a name, this is your task over the next 2 hours or so. You have, I think, 8 characters? 8 characters you can type in. Now take the menu real slow. Just treat it like you're handling something that's gonna explode, because if you mess that up, then you have to live with that choice. So don't accidentally create a saber or something goofy. So when we go to hand in the final challenge mode thing, you're gonna be asked at that point. So do not button mash. I will remind you when we beat falls. Go real slow. That's the one thing you want to make sure it doesn't get botched. So we're 2 stages from the end of challenge mode. I'm gonna go ahead and rearrange our items here. One and 2, get a 9. Okay. I'm not menuing the cleanest here because I'm still kind of learning what to do here, but we'll fix it eventually. This one was working out real nicely in the 5 slot. Okay. Also, I didn't assign any attacks again. Thank you for some fluids. I can't use them yet, but maybe I can take a buff here. Yeah, the downside of giving them to me too early, I literally just can't pick them up. Ooh, Buster early. That's a huge drop. That is like easily like 2 minutes off the run by itself. That thing is so good to get early. Love to see it. So I believe we're gonna start to see more annoying enemy types. I believe the Chaos Bringers can spawn now. Barely pick those up. Anyway. We didn't really talk about the strategy for here, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just a lot of annoying hallways. So eventually we'll have to care about these things. We could take a shortcut eventually. There's a shortcut where we could deposit weapons down if we found enough weapons. So, like, I could give up a weapon, but it's kind of rough. I believe we could just keep going onwards for now. Our goal is to basically hit all the switches. So if we get real lucky, we could skip going the other route if we want to give up, like, crappy swords, for example. I can always give up Rod. Rod for me doesn't matter. If not, we'll just keep clearing. It doesn't really matter. So here's an example where RNG can really save time or not save time. And that's kind of why I don't think I would ever want a time attack challenge mode, or at least episode 1. There's just like enough annoying parts of it. Like I might do certain... Ooh, Mech Gun's huge. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and go into a dark room. I will gladly take that HV material to not get one shot by Del Saber. Make my way into the room. Gonna hit the switch for the team. Shotgun. just be careful. There's some awful Zon traps in here. You'll see them. I'll activate them with my face. How's that, team? Oh, yeah. Wasn't too bad. So, I believe we want to take... So, again, this is where it's a little unclear, and I always have to double-check the map. So I believe our goal is to take the third warp. So that's the one on the left. And that should put us in the room we could have shortcutted through. Yes, this looks correct. Like, we'll still get weapons and stuff here. I'm gonna do... Yeah, if team can help me box check real quick, because we're still kind of low on items. This thunder kind of sucks. Okay. If we don't see any good items, we'll just move on. We'll continue to the north here. So it's like super risky to take that shortcut. I don't think we've picked up enough so far to make it worth it, because that would mean like we'd have to find like 3 weapons to make it worthwhile, so the team doesn't lose an ability to attack. So anyway, we'll just continue onwards. Just be aware that that's a thing, and it just seems awful to me to do that. Anyway, we'll continue onwards. So there's an item room to the left, up the little ramp. I'm gonna check the boxes. Team could just stay together. Be pretty safe. And hopefully find more weapons for the team. I'm hoping for slicers, so power material's not bad. Dimate's also not terrible. On no weapons, just healing. Healing. Okay. So we'll go ahead and continue onwards. See, that wasn't too bad. So if we see any shields, we'll put them down. I can always sacrifice my shield to open stuff. That's what the little icons on the minimap mean. It's mostly just to get to a healing ring, which doesn't really matter, to be honest. So we can also skip this healing ring unless we like really, really desperately think we need traps. So far, there hasn't really been, if anything, that's been threatening us. Are there traps in here? I wasn't sure. The fear was real. Oh, there's a box. So if we want to, like, we could put 2 shields down on a weapon to get to a healing ring. I don't think it matters. We normally skip this one. There's one more set of items to the south of here, which has annoying Zon traps. I'll probably ask for one player to assist me. I'll face tank, and then the rest of the team can just head to the exit. Nice switch press. The methods are absolutely deleting these enemies. I'm witnessing it. Again, enemy spawns will be slightly harder, but again, Ruins 2 not tricky. The tricky part is whenever you get to a puzzle room. Like, that's where you can waste like 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm gonna hopefully get a lot of things in like first or second try. We messed up a puzzle room, but still up 14 minutes, because that's just how it goes sometimes. It's okay. We'll eventually do this enough that I'll not need to consult how to do the puzzles. So somebody go with me to the south, everybody else continues. Assuming Ranger will help. They have the gun. I'm ready to get bodied. Thank you. Okay, you could go meet up with them now. Trap vision. Ugh. What a terrible item box room. So unfortunate. 60 hit knife though, that's kind of nice. It's a good old Hue Conceal upgrade. Yeah, you can see that's why it's like kind of a nice dynamic to have Hue Conceal versus Hue Cast. Like, don't get me wrong, Hue Cast is still pretty good with knife, but it just feels so satisfying to be Hue Conceal with knife. Just so good. Bye, Claw. Dim Sniper. Put it over here, my bad. So shockingly, we're actually getting really balanced weapon drops. I feel bad for, I think it was Dango, It was either Dango or Retract. They were playing Ranger all the way through, and they got legitimately no Ranger weapons the entire challenge mode. So the game is definitely being kind of nice at the moment. So it could be hilariously much worse. Not really any comments on this one. It literally is just run in a straight line, follow the dotted lines. I'm just double checking if there's a healing ring ahead. No, there's no healing ring. So we're a little bit on our own for traps. The introduction of Bulk Claw, we didn't see that in the other area at all. But I think overall, all of us have a good single target weapon. So I'm not really feeling worried about our DPS. Thank you for the monofluid. Lock gun dropped. Not a bad draw. Beginning of the Chaos Bringers. Wish me luck, team. So this thing is just gonna drain my TP. I'm just gonna run away from it. Hopefully I don't get drained. Leave me alone, so Demian. Enemy's actually trolling. There we go. Leave me alone. Ouch. Some weird audio hiccup with the music there, but it should be good now. Boy, we're on the river. That's the stupid Barbara Ray music. The very RT music theme, we'll put it that way. It's definitely episode 2. Picture it just wasting our time in real time. Gotta do our 16-second wait. Gotta double check for the team, I believe. Yep, we still have 3 Scape Dolls. So again, don't feel really panicky. I might ask for Scape Dolls in a couple floors, just so I could get more TP. Just because it is really brutal to participate without it, but for now I'm okay. Should at least level somewhat soon. The downside is claws are kind of not worth any XP. I'm gonna try to hit them with Barda, incidentally. Oh, that was a great Barda. 75 Dark Slicer is interesting. Okay. I love that there's just like a giant death box series above us, by the way. Have fun with the death boxes in a moment. You get to see a little preview of the terribleness that's coming our way. Well, in the meantime, we'll take a warp. So. Like how there's like this complicated maze and we're like, nah. Just actually, nah. Let's try though. I'm gonna drop a power material here along with grinders. Last time I kind of warded them, but this time I'm gonna team a little better here. $80 Dark Knight. 5 shot. Save. Nothing else will hold on to the items just because of the fact that we might need them for switches. I don't recall if there's one more. I'd have to scroll a bit. There definitely isn't Ruins 3, but I think Ruins 2... I mean, we have enough weapons. We'll still pick it up, though, for the sake of picking it up. Just to showcase it at the end, maybe. Psycho Straw. Mildly think that HP material. There we go. So now we get to collectively try to go through the box field. So it's a cute little mini game we gotta go through here. Actually, Rocket Seal should probably get that HP material. I ironically don't think I need it. I'll give it to the Rocket Seal later. Here you go. Just keeps us a little safer versus crits. Just love how many things are on the ceiling. I think you could kind of like just go to a straight line here. Like I don't think it's that complicated. It's just called look up. Just, like, they tried, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so there's an item room to the south. I'm gonna head there. Then we get a fun Zon trap to punish me. That is a lot of awful things. Ooh, I like that confused trap usage there. Oh, that's actually huge. Like that. Get everybody's buffs up. So we're gonna continue to the south. I'm gonna go one more south. That'll be the item room. I don't feel like dealing with the Chaos Bringer, so have fun with that, team. That's I would like my TP kind of enemy spawn. It's gonna be back here. It shouldn't possibly drain me. If it does, I'm calling shenanigans. Okay, good job, team. I had that happen a lot in the FOMAR run, so I'm super paranoid. I don't feel like losing like 80 TP just walking around. So I might die on purpose. Oh, really not gonna hit me. Yes, hit me. To reshift the team, I guess, while I'm here. Nice. Okay. So it should give me TP in order to level up and then get another TP restore. I think that's fine. I'm gonna go south, team goes southeast. Although, no, I should still... I always get paranoid with the, Partisan. I always get paranoid with the box rooms, since they're not as safe as the other areas. Well, if the HuCast wants a Hyper Partisan, this thing dropped with 85 hit, 25 dark. So you could probably heavy literally everything with that. Okay, so there's about to be a really awful lightning trap in this room, although I think team already cleared it, never mind. Team too fast. Team too good. Otherwise, you just gotta step on switches and keep going. There we go. Just gonna make sure everybody can get through. Nice and simple. We'll ignore the console. Oh, wait. I don't think I was supposed to take that. Also, what I'm also noticing, there's no note on how to deal with this puzzle. I think the team just kind of saw... I think this is the first time I've had to deal with this puzzle. That's really funny. Come back, team. Maybe we do have to activate the console? Huh. I don't think I've ever done this puzzle, nor most of the time when I've come here, it's already done. Yeah. Run through. Come, Cantaloupe, come. Run, run, run. Everybody else run. Run. Go through the door. It's funny. It's fine. I'll blame being tired on that one. So if I had to update the map, it's not that the map is incorrect. It's just that it's literally missing a node on the puzzle. Kind of funny. I hit lockdown on the floor. I'm gonna drop the Super Partisan while we're here. Ooh, the game lagged while dropping something. That was interesting. I mean, I've seen it happen before. I just find it funny when it happens. Required to hear it a little bit. Try to freeze him. Okay. Ooh. So I'm gonna take another magical journey for items. The team will go to the southeast. I'm gonna go to the southwest. Although honestly, our items are pretty good. Is it even worth box checking at this point? We now have multiple handguns and multiple single targets. It might not actually be worth my time. This might be the first time so far doing Ruins where I've thought about not doing a box check. I mean, like, I'm not getting absolutely bodied with my abilities. Oh, the freeze was so huge there. Oh, get wrecked. No. Oh, okay, almost got trolled. I was like, no, my remaining TP, I miss you. So I tagged a couple enemies here. Well, I'll still box check. I might regret choices. Mech gun is okay. Okay, power material's worth. Power material, try grinder, we'll take those. So I'm gonna start eating some of these materials. A little extra defense to survive Indie Belra, perhaps. Team's checking boxes. I'm gonna leave. Well, I'll put the power material for the Hue Conceal one on. And I'll leave another mech gun drop in here in case somebody wants it. I'm gonna leave this room. Like, something has happened. I'm just gonna walk away. Mech gun in the beginning of the doorway if anybody wants it. 50 dark, 30 hit. Need a couple mono cookies here. I believe I just have to hit a switch here. The rest of the team can go north. I think I'm gonna go on a fun journey. Yeah. We'll give the team a moment or two as a head start. Here we go. Keep running to the south. Run, 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 run. I don't want you to get stuck here. I might have to do this again. I did bonk on the doorway there. Although I think they dealt with the turrets. If they did not, I'll be very sad. Why is that so tight? Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm glad the turret wasn't there. Thank you, team. Otherwise, I would have been sad. Okay. Let's head south. Yeah, I think I'm actually just genuinely gonna skip the item room. We're fine. Our weapons are really good. I don't feel like detouring for a Zond room as well. Stupid Zond rooms. Okay. We only have 2 areas left. However, there's a little bit. It's a little bit of puzzle BS. So we're gonna have to clear rocks out. So hopefully everybody has a gun. We'll be needing it not in the next room, but the room beyond. Heal up the team here. So once we get through the last of the boulders, we're gonna get attacked by traps. So in the meantime, we'll just, yeah, there we go. Team has so many bullets going on. Yeah, that's much better. Run, run, run. We're gonna come through this little door here. And we're gonna warp. Oh, actually, never mind. We're not gonna warp. We're gonna get rudely interrupted from our magical journey. Apply a shift to... Ouch. again, my goal is to just kind of mark some targets. I'm gonna save my skip dolls for the final area. So we're coming up to, again, like just kind of a very light puzzle. We're gonna have to kill probably like 5 or 6 waves here, if I had to guess. Ouch. Need a couple mana fluids because I did pick them up earlier. One freeze. So close to leveling. Material. Perfect. Oh, evasion kicked in. How rare. The targets with Bowie. Slightly speed up the claw kills. Okay, so we basically just have one switch to hit in this entire room and ignore pretty much everything else. There's a path you have to follow, so just follow the dotted lines. If you go the wrong way, you'll take damage. Otherwise, I'm just gonna hit the switch that's here so we can progress. Resta. Be able to slip through and leave. You can see what I mean about the laser gates, like how unfriendly they are. So if you didn't get to experience it before, like, look at this BS. Like, I'm so far from that laser gate. Oh my gosh. Actually horrendous. So just imagine later, chat, I need to do a timed run past those with those hitboxes. It's gonna be so bad. So wish me luck when we get to it. I'd fail every time because those hitboxes are wild. Like just actual nonsense. Whoever programmed those is an actual monster. Oh, I actually got 2 kills there. That's cute. I'm gonna back away because I would prefer not to die to the Chaos Bringer. Oh, he still drained my TP from there? I was so far though. What is that? The entire room? Like, that is unfortunate. Well, goodbye my TP. So welcome to my nightmare as a force. If they don't get killed instantly, I just lose half of my TP, which is super brutal in a run that already doesn't drop a lot of fluids. So it's okay. Team has done really well up to that point clearing it. So I've had a couple of runs already where every single one activated is so bad, but that's fine. Ooh, 60 Dark Buster, pretty hit. That's not bad. Otherwise, I'm mostly just gonna reserve my fluid for healing the team. Occasionally hitting Bell Sabers. I definitely meant to go Foe there, and I definitely reported. There we go. I'm gonna say, joke's on you, Chaos Bringer. I'm at 7 TP. What are you gonna drain? 3 of it? Oh no. Look at all those not spells I'm losing. Anyway. Since we are coming up to the end, I will probably die on purpose to something again, assuming I still have at least one escape doll. On a fluid. Overall, as long as I keep shifting the team, I mean, they're gonna hard carry me. I, as a forest, don't do anything anymore. If I'm not FOnewman, I don't do any damage. I'm playing just purely support roles, just so that they don't feel stressed dealing with low HP. I'll just occasionally rest perk buffs up. Yeah, if you don't buff, it does take a while since these enemies are pretty tanky, and it's incredibly hard to combo kill things like Chaos Bringer without it. There's just no way you can kill it in a reasonable amount of time. There's the Gavoe and wanted to cast her over here. Yeah, I might as well die. We got another room, yeah. And believe it or not, we're already on to the final area, which unfortunately has some annoyances. We need weapons for the weapon room coming up. I fortunately have 1 million, so I'm not worried about clearing that portion. Our goal is to basically go a little further. You're gonna help me... I guess team could go south. Your goal on the map is to go towards the swords. So we're gonna drop a whole bunch of weapons there that we don't need in order to open it. From there, we're gonna have the HuCast go on a solo journey to the south. And then everybody else will stay grouped. So I'm gonna drop a couple armors, because I don't need these. So you can ignore, for the meantime, the bottommost room to the south. We can't reach that until we warp through. So for the most part, it should hopefully be a happy little walk. So I'm gonna hopefully die here, so I don't need to monofluid. But Chaos Bringer also is kind of annoying, so we'll see what happens. Oh, please hit me, please hit me. Give me that beautiful TP. Okay. So, I have 1 million weapons. If team has any spares they don't care about, they can dump them at that point. Our goal is to fill up these 2 switches with weapons. I do have an okay slicer, so that requires 4. It's gonna start dropping things. I'm gonna go put a slicer down that has hit. He needs it. Okay. Otherwise, from here, the goal is the rendezvous. So we need to hit 4 different switches. There's 2 in the north, 2 in the south. So just keep an eye out on the map. They're marked as the orange circles. We, as a group of 3, will go north. The HuCast will go south. So our goal is to meet up again in this room. There will be warps that take us back to one of the previous areas, and it's fine. You just go north. It's pretty hard to get lost, I'll put it that way. So I'll just make sure before the HuCast leaves, the HuCast gets a Shifta. Otherwise, they'll be very sad. Okay. There we go. Good luck, HuCast. Everybody else go north. So as I said before, our goal is to hit the switches, and we should be good to go. So they have like 1 warp the HuCast will take to hit the yellow switch in the middle. I'm out of TP already, that's wild. I'm gonna prefer not to die quite yet. I can avoid it. This is where I'm gonna start burning pretty much all my fluids if I have to. Itty Dark Buster. There's 1 switch all the way at the exit. So we'll probably hit that one. I don't want to die to the Del Saber there. I was actually scared that would kill me. That'd be a waste of fluids. There we go. Let's heal the team. Okay, so we have 1 switch to take care of to the left. I believe it is the closest one for us. Oh. I might need somebody else at the lasers. My bad. You could go back, yeah. I think it's the one on the left. There we go. Now I just need the other one opened and we're good. Okay. Oop, whoever just left a switch, go back on it, please. There we go. So I think at this point, the rest of the team can just turn around. I don't think you need to follow me, from what I recall. I'm just gonna hit the switch and I'll be in a warp. You can check out the other place if you want, just for your own knowledge. Just go as a group and you should be fine. I'm gonna hit one of the 2 required switches here. Although, actually, before I say that, maybe there wasn't a warp over here. Whoops. I might need you. Yeah, never mind. I think I need you to escape. I lied. I thought for sure there was a warp there. Huh. I guess I just misremembered. Alright. I'll wait for the team to come back. They just got it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, didn't hit the red one. We should be good. Thank you. Now we could go back. See that? We didn't lose time because it was like 5 seconds. Team was pretty close. They didn't go that far. So there's a warp here. I think this will just take us to the exit, which I don't know if... you can go there if you want. I might just turn around. I think we're done. So as long as somebody's gone to the exit already, we could all just meet up back at the doors. I'm gonna head back south. Only 3 have been lit. Okay, because there's one that was at the exit. So as long as somebody takes the other warp, we should be good. How many did you hit as the Hue cast? Did you hit 2 in the south? Got 2. Okay, so maybe you just didn't take the... Okay, that's fine. They're gonna hit the warp. Then when they're at the warp, they need to make a left. So I'll show you where they are on the map. They have to go left in that room. Once they hit that, the Hue cast now will proceed. Should be a switch. Perfect. Now just come back towards us. You could go back north and then make an east. You're literally just gonna go in a straight line. I'll keep the Hue cast buffed. Started using my Robardas because I can. And believe it or not, we are almost done. We have, I think, 5 or 6 rooms. We have an optional healing ring we could go for, but honestly, I don't think we needed it in any of our challenge runs. I don't think at any point we're like, oh no, we don't have buffs. It's like, no, we have scape dolls. So if you really need to retrap, just perish on something. Just let me know you're doing it so I don't heal you. That's it. Otherwise, we are basically done. Oh, that was an amazing freeze. Get wrecked, Saber. So I could go south. We'll let the Hue cast go north. I'll do a very quick box check, just in case there's something fun in here, like a power material. My material's okay. Nothing too... Okay, the rest of the team is slowly catching up. We're gonna make a north turn here. So, like, we could open up the healing ring area by depositing our mags. Do we want to? No. I'm gonna refrain from fluids because there's a Chaos Springer in here. Just kill. There's some grinders on the floor for the team. Funny enough, my Gafoe stopped the charge. I did not realize he was charging, but you know what? We'll take it. I'm not gonna say no. Kill the team there collectively. If you have any weapons you want to buff, I left a million grinders on the floor. This is pretty much your last opportunity to take advantage of them. Down to 3 mono fluids, so I will probably die again on purpose soon. Oh, I am on my last escape goal, so I gotta be careful. Ooh, that was an amazing freeze. That was 10 out of 10 on the freeze. Yeah, there we go. We got all those free hits. Oh, that was so worth. Okay. So we're basically gonna go to the northeast here, and we are literally on the final room, more or less. Gotta get through traps that aren't marked, rip traps. I don't know if I want to update these traps here. For slow traps, I mean. I want to update the map just for that. I mean, there are traps there, but they're not, like, terrible. Yeah, we just have one last thing to do. That is not the spell I meant to do, but you know what? It still worked. You know what? If it works, it still counts. I'll take that. buff everybody with Shifta so they do some insane damage. We just found Psycho Wand, nice. So we're done, because the timer stopped away. So, congratulations. Okay, team, how long do you think the target time was? As a blind playthrough of Ruins 2, where I unfortunately guided you improperly on the puzzles. I'm so bad with puzzles, I apologize. Well, if somebody is like the designated puzzle guider, it's not gonna be me. I can do some of them, not all of them. I'll go ahead and set it up. 50 minutes. Challenge mode again. 50 minutes is close, but actually not quite. That was a 55-minute clear. So you are, if you weren't an hour ahead through mines, you're at least an hour ahead now through Ruins, by the way. So we're probably gonna finish in the next 40 minutes if I had to guess. So it's not actually not too bad. So this is the final area. So let's talk very briefly how to get through. There's a lot of super annoying gimmicks here. I believe we need to take the bottom left warp. I would like to point out for people that are following along at home or in the challenge mode itself, there are 2 notes here. The note is for number 2, not for number 1. So, oops, they forgot to tell you to take the bottom left warp. Your goal is to get into that middle area to get items, just for clarity. The second note, which talks about the dark room, is where I will drop a mag to keep the lights on. So don't worry about dropping your mag, I'll handle that. Aside from that, we're coming up to one of my least favorite puzzle runs. So wish me luck, I am definitely getting stuck in this room at some point. It's going to happen. I'm so sad. We're gonna have to split up again, so I'll try to mention, for the most part, the HuCast is gonna be going solo. So I'll remind you when we get to the warp on the number 1 note in the second area. Otherwise, for the most part, we basically stay together the entire time, with the exception of this upcoming room, aka the horrible Zon Trap BS. So I might ask for the Rocket Seal to help clear traps, so we don't die to Zond. And other than that, like, we'll talk about any other split-ups we need. Like, it'll be pretty obvious when we need to split, so I'll talk about it there. So everybody's gonna go on a fantastic journey. I'm basically gonna AFK in Area 44. Our real goal, which is where I want to draw it out, we need to find 8 weapons and 8 shields. This is kind of rough. The shield count is super brutal. So we need to make sure we get as many shields as possible. Ideally, we don't give up any of our own equipped shields. So I will be doing my best not to skip any item checks at all, because we need so many shields. Otherwise, we could die to falls if they do techs. However, I'm also gonna let you know, falls is really easy. Unless falls does some absolute shenanigans, you are probably all used to the pace of falls in Ultimate. This boss is like moving a 1/6 of the speed. Like, it moves so slow, you could genuinely walk and melee it when it's moving around the arena the entire time. It's actually so sad how slow it is. You're gonna go there and go like, wow. You're like, people died to this? Oh, this is just sad. I think I'm good. I slowly got used to my new menu. So again, our goal is to try to find 8 weapons, 8 shields. Will it happen? Who knows? So at least we always start with 4. But, yeah. There already got a useless weapon. That's one down. Ooh, Sorcerer and Chaos Bringer before we get items? That's kind of awful. Ooh, team died early. That is a little unfortunate. The Christmas event started. I mean, I'm not playing after this. I'm going to sleep. I'm feeling very tired. Hopefully the group enjoys Christmas. I will not be available tomorrow, and I don't know if I'll be available Saturday either. I have an extremely busy couple of weeks. That's a bit unfortunate. Maybe that's what that lag was earlier. They were turning on the event. I thought it was my computer, but it could have been the server actually loading in the Christmas event. Because it happened like just before this challenge mode. Goodbye, my TP. So scary. Continue to the south. I don't remember the lobby decorations, but I was also looking at challenge mode maps in between. Ooh, sniper with 85 dark. That's huge. So at least we got our rocket seal upgraded. At least the team didn't start with big weapons. That I will say is a small mercy. Because I know that's what made me not super enjoy Hunter. Just the big weapon start feels terrible. But at least we have busters. Okay, so our goal is to hit the switches that are around here. So we're gonna need probably everybody to just start meleeing the switches. Once we do there, we have to take the warp. So I guess I'll start meleeing this one. Okay, so now that we're here, we've opened up the way to get into the teleport. I believe we need to take the bottom left of the warps. We'll do it potentially as a group here. Welcome, Chris. It is the bottom left. Yes. Slicer, that's huge. Be good, come on. A little better than that game. Okay. Now I'm just double checking. We need to take, I think, the bottom right warp, which again is not explained by the map. I believe it is bottom right. Yes. You have to go back to the warp room and take the bottom right. Should I can rely on Vegan to carry you through challenge mode? Yeah, that's something. I'm gonna leave my mag on the pedestal. This is what I was talking about earlier. Rebuff the team here. Again, I'm just gonna try to conserve their HP. Ooh, Palace drop is huge. I was gonna say, if Christmas events started hours ago, I didn't get any presents while we were playing earlier, so I would not have thought in the least that it had been active. Did they, like, accidentally launch it? Because I don't... When I booted up, there was no announcement. I will put it that way. I don't think the rare boost was active either. Riot sniper. Okay, so let's proceed. So ideally, I'm gonna keep at least one scape doll for falls, but honestly, last time we did it, falls didn't even hit me. So I don't know how much that's actually gonna matter. clear some of these enemies out. At least all of us have some upgraded weapon. Worse. Still need like a really strong single target, because that would help with the boss immensely. Need to find at least 1 HP material between now and the boss. Quake just needs to level at least once before the boss. I believe Divine Punishment does about 140. That's like the only attack that will realistically kill any player. So the Hucasts are already hilariously overpowered for it. Not only do they have that huge level advantage, but they just don't care. I think team is going the wrong way. Be sure we go this way. We're basically making like a really tight loop here. I'm gonna wait for the team just because I don't want to deal with the shooting traps on my own. At least somebody's in here that can help. There we go. I'll heal up the teams, they don't burn items. And we'll continue south. Oh, I don't know where green player is. Green went on a magical journey. Come back to us, Chips. Oh, you're checking boxes. Anyway, I'm gonna do my best to not die to traps here. This one has an exclamation mark, but I thought they only used those for boxes on the ceiling. I guess they just changed how they wanted to mark those. We're gonna make a tight turn to the left. Bottom right will warp you to where we were, correct? Got some shift up. You can give the luck mat to the Hucast, I guess. Ooh, that was close. Heal the team, save them healing for the boss, need another die fluid. This time I actually want to make sure I save a die fluid. Last time I accidentally consumed it, I got very upset. So I've learned to just not assign the die fluid to the list. So I'm gonna save at least one for falls. Shotgun with 5 dark, not bad. You're definitely gonna take damage here, unless we get a freeze. Uh-oh, I'm in danger. Welcome all. So is there an actual official announcement for Christmas? As I said before, I literally boot up and it was telling me about Halloween. Did they just like accidentally launch it without an announcement? This team was saying several hours ago, and I started the stream several hours ago. It's in the forum. It's in the forums, but they didn't post it on the launcher. Yeah, because the lobby wasn't Christmassy. I'm glad the team also checked that. That's where I was confused, also. Because I was like, I know I'm tired, but I'm pretty sure they weren't Christmas there. That's where I'm confused. Makes me wonder if they accidentally launched something they weren't supposed to. Also, that shotgun, I will go back and pick up, because we need a lot of weapons for the final area. Drop an elf leg for that. So it makes me wonder if they didn't do something properly. Anyway, we're gonna continue south. As you can see, we only have 5 areas left in the game with falls. We are super close. I guess the question is what my next weapon should be from ES. I was gonna save the Dango weapon for Dango's run, but I could get it now, I guess. Have to necessarily do it there. We still have to decide which one is the Chris gun. We're naming some of our ES weapons after people in the chat. Oh dear, yep. I feel like Chris would be a demon weapon. Feels very Chris. Maybe Chris will be like demon cards. See, if Confused was actually useful, I feel like the Chaos one would be Chris, but I'm just never gonna make a Chaos weapon. There's no point to it. Sadly. Oh, team got blasted by Rafoi. Yeah. But then he'd probably be like Chaos Bazooka. Just gonna destroy everything in one shot. Otherwise, like in terms of weapons, we're planning on getting at some point. Oh, excellent. Drop that for the Ranger to consider. Basically like Demon Quinn, Demon cards, Berserk Launcher, the Lore Launcher. Still like a handful. Game is holding us hostage in this room. Can we please move? Thank you. Just like, I'm gonna go southeast, team can go south. I'm gonna do all the item checks. Your goal is to eventually go to the southwest. You're gonna end up in the Falls room a few times. You just have to go through a different exit each time. Well. Die mate for the boss? That's not too bad. So again, I will definitely die on purpose at least once, just because it is really rough to keep my TP up. Unless we get some lucky die fluids as we go through. See, I'm down to 2. I realistically only need like 1 die fluid, 1 mono fluid for the boss before it dies. Heal the team up. Oh, already done. Let's go to the left. And now I believe we wish me luck through one of the most horrible rooms. Oh no. Don't look forward to it at all. Oh. Mono fluids. Yeah. Rest of the team will be fine. I will just be suffering. Just want you to know. This is like one of my least favorite parts of the entire run. It's so terrible. We need some mono fluids now. Team. Oh, I walked in just in time to get Rafoi. I did it. Ouch. I'm gonna leave the room because I'm getting bodied. I'm gonna re-enter the room and attempt to shift to the group. Shift matters. Let's heal the group. Healing items up for falls. So for the most part, they should all survive at this point. I'm really hoping for an HP material. I mean, I don't think falls will get more than 1 divine punishment out if it's gonna attack at all. So, as long as I hold at least 1 scape doll, I should be good there. But ideally here, I'm gonna level maybe twice and or get an HP material before the end. That is an unfortunate number of enemies that I do not want to deal with. Oh boy, I'm about to lose my TP. I'm gonna leave room. Maybe leaving room makes me untargetable. I'm tired of losing my TP. It's my only gripe as a force. It feels so terrible to be like, I have 180 TP. That should last me the whole... And then I'm down to 90. And then I'm down to 45. I'm like, oh no. What happened? Springer. Oh, I don't have a Fireball. Or I don't have Repart, I mean. Back it a little more. Didn't mean to pick it up. There. Good thing at 76% feels terrible. There we go. Okay. We'll reapply buffs in the next room. Go a little further though. Nice triple hit. He's already leveling up quite a bit, so this should be pretty easy. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay, so we have to split. So left, seriously, 3 people will go north. UCAS will go right. So I think UCAS will wait here, and the rest of us go left. So he has to step on the switch. UCAS has to step on the switch. There we go. And we're gonna let the HuCast go through. So HuCast go on the other warp. Perfect. Okay, so we are at puzzle time. So solution is bottom left. UCAS will take the top right, so right next to their foot, right? Okay. You can move forward. And we should be good. There we go. Yes. I guess those can never spawn. I guess I'll make a note. If I were to update this map, I would just note that there can be no enemy spawns. Because sometimes there's rooms that are just always empty. They're never quite pointed out by the guide. Healing ring's not too bad. Flash isn't terrible. Okay. This will bring us back to the other room that we were just in, but this time we can all go north collectively. 1 HP material. Oh, there is one. Nice. That's actually huge. Where is it? I need it. Oh. There we go. I'm gonna pick up pretty much all these weapons because we need them. I don't think I've seen a single shield so far. This is not good. I picked up a lot of armors, but 0 shields. Might be a rough falls. Team is 1. That's progress. We need to find 3 more. I think there's one guaranteed area to get 2 shields. We'll see where it goes. We're slowly approaching my nightmare room. The puzzle, the time room that gives me nightmares with its awful, awful tightness. Although, to be fair, I don't even think this is the only one with awful tightness. Although it's pretty bad. So what will happen is that there's boxes in the middle of the room, so the gunner can shoot them. Team can wait on the northern portion of this room, or somebody can wait to go in the middle to basically get all the items. Just be aware that there's going to be a lot of traps that will... Oh, I almost died there. That was scary. There's going to be a lot of traps there. Thank you, HP material. That we need to take care of, so we might delay just to help as a group clear out all the traps, because I have to do a run through there, so I prefer not to dodge foey traps. There's a small mercy to make this less awful. Oh, I actually leveled. It's fun. So I should have enough to survive Divine Punishment now. Oh, I was so scared that was going to TP drain me. That would have been like 150 TP gone down the drain instantly. That would have been the worst. Killing the Belras. So yeah, fighting falls at like level 24 is kind of wild. I don't know. Like, I definitely have fought falls at like sub 20 before. So the fact that we're coming in with like ridiculously strong weapons and we're like over leveled for falls is kind of funny to me. Like, I'm the level that I would realistically be at most of the time fighting falls. Huh. Got quite a few encounters here. Railgun with 90 dark. Whew. That's some high damage right there. Goodbye, whatever is fighting us. Ooh, I got sniped. That should help significantly. I'm gonna go heal Cantaloupe. Say you're gonna let us go to the next room after this, right, game? Right, there's not gonna be another spawn. Okay, to start. Welcome to Nightmare Central. Okay, so Ranger should probably stay on the outside to snipe. I need somebody to go to the upper right, and it's up to the third player what they want to do. I unfortunately have to touch this switch, so just be aware there's gonna be like a bajillion awful traps. So if you can hit these, trigger as much as you can. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the switch. So just help me clear these. There's gonna be a lot of awful things here. Okay. Let's gather up all the items, and then we'll have the group run. Just grab whatever you can. Don't worry about coming back to me. We're gonna go to the upper left. Now everybody else can go ahead and leave in the upper left. Just take a warp and just run. Don't wait for me. I might be here a while. I have the worst run to go through. So everybody run to the upper left. That's upper right. Upper left. Go to the red door. Red door. There you go. Alright. Let's see if I can get this first try. This run sucks. It's super tight for no reason, and there's an invisible hitbox right there. Okay, I dodged the invisible hitbox. I might get it first try. I want you to see how tight this is, by the way. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I finally got it first try. Okay, one thing went well. Goodbye, my TP. That run is so bad because if you have not seen me do it at the FOMORL run, I redid that like 3 times. A single bonk will make it so that you do not make it in time. It is just way too tight. I don't know why they made it like that. So anyway, we got through my nightmare one at least. Okay. Team also cleaned up very nicely on all the turrets, so thank you for not making me run through fire turrets. Can you imagine doing that run where a single hit from a foe trap means I can't make that run? Like, that's wild. That's wild, rude, and unacceptable. I don't know why they made it like that. Anyway, we are 3 areas from completion. This one is also a little confusing on how to deal with it. So there's a switch in the upper right to help with visibility. And essentially what is going to happen is that we're going to have to split at some point in order to progress. But what we should do initially is group together so that we could just deal with the dark room. So what's going to happen is that I would prefer the Rockasiel to stay behind, but technically we can have the Rockasiel go with them. The only downside is that there's going to be Zon traps up ahead. I haven't found a way that I really like dealing with those. And I'm basically going to be shot at the entire time. So it feels kind of miserable. It's my kind of least favorite rooms of the run, all back to back, inclusive of the awful caves puzzles. So we're gonna run to the north. The goal essentially is that they are going to hit switches. We can ignore these. They have to hit switches in order to open a door, but in order to get to those switches, I have to stand in the center platform. And when that happens, terrible, terrible things happen to me. So what'll happen is that once we clear out the next room, I will I mean, I don't know. I guess I could request everybody to go there, and I just have to quote-unquote deal with it. I still don't know what the best way to deal with this room is. So at minimum, we should stay together here. But that previous room we just came from, I need basically every other player. So HuCast and HuCasil should definitely go backwards from this room and just go north once we're done clearing everything here. I basically have like a home free walk to the switch. The problem is I'm about to be like hard-bodied by everything. You'll see as soon as I do that, I'm just gonna get mauled. And we know that from experience, if I do take the Rockasil with me here, I'm not going to... It's gonna slow the run down because it takes them a long time to move like 2 rooms. So by the time that they're caught up, they don't effectively move anything. It's kind of a rough scenario to be in. I guess all 3 can go. I guess it's better for them to stick together. So just wish me luck, because this is about to be absolutely heinous. So there is a small window I can open this gate. So I need to make sure that when all 3 players are ready, and only when all 3 players are ready to go to the upper left, towards the red door, might be fighting things, which is fine. Probably should have shifted them. That's fine. There's at least 3 players there, so it won't be totally terrible. Could have been worse. So they're basically gonna line up at that door once they're done with whatever spawns are there. Okay. They're gonna come to that green door. They come towards me. I'm going to hope I don't die here, so I'm gonna step on it, get ready to run. I'm running. Oh, don't die. Okay, you can all take the warp once you hit the switches. You can all take the warp. And there should be another thing you have to clear. So fortunately, you don't have to deal with the fire trap. However, there's going to be a Zon trap in a little bit, which is super brutal. So in the meantime, I'm going to hold still, regen some TP. So again, this is an advantage the FOnewman and FOnewworld get here. I basically get a free cast of Shifta by holding still here. So it kind of matters. So like, not only do I have more overall TP. Okay, so they're about to be ready. I'm gonna go ahead and step on it. And then I'm gonna run all the way over here. So, hit the switches, and then just be aware when you go back through that room I was in, there's gonna be a Zon trap. Oh wait, they teleport. Never mind, we don't have to worry about that. You know what? I'm happy. We didn't have to deal with that. Okay, so that strategy worked fine then. Good to know. Anyway, we have 2 switches here. We're just gonna keep going. There is a switch we can hit. I might level before the boss one more time. Maybe. Only one real big area left. We're already at the end of this one. I guess for team sanity, I'm gonna go deal with it. Let's go back and shift to them. Heal them so they don't need to worry about healing later. On a fluid's a huge drop for me, not gonna lie. Okay. Gonna exit through the northeast. I will take the general TP. You know what? Freeze and flame resistance. What a great series of drops. Oops. I realized TP-Cast was trying to pick that up. It is all zeroed at least. I don't think you're missing very much. So our goal is to exit to the north. So again, we're hitting the falls room again. enemies are gonna spawn. There we are. Chaos Sorcerer and Chaos Bringer. Few material. Okay. There's the Chaos Bringer. Barda didn't stop that? Why? Oh, is there a mechanic I don't know about episode 1? I hit him while he was charging. That should have worked. I feel cheated. Goodbye, my TP. You're cruelly taken from me for your time. Maybe there's like a damage threshold? Gun with hit. Dark, not bad. Hello, Chaos Sorcerer. Oh, jeez. Do you do like 180 on a swing? That's so gross. I think the Ranger might start with a weaker handgun. Possible it could go to the Huge Steel. It does also make life a bit easier to have a Ranger here, just because being able to trade that off is kind of nice. We are not guaranteed to get usable guns for hunters. There we go. Nice Wolf's tag. There's a small chance I'll level to the end. Okay, we'll go through the northern exit. So this is the one where I have fun doing nothing. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna be clearing this room for like 20 years. Welcome, Remote. So not this room, but the room after. Essentially, what'll happen is that everybody will pick a direction. However, the Ranger should be the one that goes left. Beyond that, it's just HuCast, HuCasil do what they want on the other way. So HuCast, HuCasil will go right, or east on the map, I should say more accurately. RockCasil will just have fun shooting all those rocks. So if we didn't have a gun at this point, the other clear is kind of miserable. I'll try to tag, maybe I'll level. Try not to hit the Chaos Bringer until it's too late. There we go. Goodbye, my TP, by the way. I have a couple mana fluids to hold me over. Delete the Chaos Bringer. Exactly what I didn't want to see. Yeah, we'll buff our Ranger. I'll tag them for the purpose of XP. Although, honestly, this room is kind of turning into a gauntlet. Maybe the next room won't be a gauntlet. Last time when we did this with Fomarl, we were in there for like 14 waves or something insane before we got to the split. It was a completely horrendous amount, I will put it that way. So basically what'll happen is that we're gonna warp into this room. There will be a switch that I have to stand on, but we can't progress until every enemy is dead. So until we see the red doors go green, we have enemies to kill. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna hold still and regen TP. Have fun. Just come back to me every now and then for Shifta. Just have fun. It's gonna regen. This will save me a couple mono fluids. Oh, that's a problem. There's a sorcerer near me. Oh, and I got run over. Yeah, we were here forever last time. I'm in serious danger. I'm getting bodied by things I can't fight back against. Why did I get the Sorcerer and the Chaos Bringer? That's unlucky. Deal with one, but not both. Let's go back to restoring. Okay, I'm gonna reshift to people. Oh, another mono fluid drop. That's actually huge. Oh, protect me. Heal the team. Reapply buffs. There you go. Ignore your buffs. Feel it. Game, how did you not autocorrect that? It was so close to what it was aiming at. Just keep waiting. There's more to kill. Just assume there'll be more. I'll let you know when it's ready. Because I'm looking at the door. Oh man, that's an unfortunate series of spawns. Well, good luck, team. Gonna keep regenerating my TP. Got a couple mana fluids to make it through the last area. 2 die fluids for the boss. Not in a terrible position. This will give me an oh no. It's like this will put me in a good position. I say as I'm immediately in a bad position. Let's try to bonk. Maybe I'll level by participating. There are just way too many enemies chasing me. Would you kindly get barded? Thank you. I don't want to deal with this. So maybe if I tag, I'll level. It's worth me at least, especially since Chaos Sorcerers keep spawning, it's worth me at least attempting to tag. Alright, let's buff the team damage. Oh, I'm gonna heal the team. Don't worry about it. I got you. Okay, just shift it. There we go. So it's like I gotta participate a little bit, but not like a... I don't have to go for the gold star here, put it that way. Oh, come on. Did I really miss the normal? It sucks. Oh man, I never got a cane upgrade. How sad. And I'm not that far from leveling at least. Sorcerers and all the other BS over here. Tag you with lightning. Wait, get XP. Sorcerer's just camping out on the wrong side of the room. Thanks, game. Appreciate you. So we'll do a group hug when the door is finally open so I can shift to the group. Otherwise, when they're this spread apart, I'll just wait. Yeah, there's still enemies in the room. Trust me when I say this room, like, never ends. Still not over. I'm gonna rejoin with the group. Mark them for death, walk over here, reapply some shifta so we don't lose time. I'm gonna rotate rapidly because I'd like to not die to that. Heal Quake. Everybody shifted. There again, that might have actually been bad. You're still not done? Holy. Leave me alone, Mr. Chaosbringer. I think this is gonna force my hand to use a mono fluid. I don't think I can avoid this. Heal the team here. I'm gonna run over to the seals. Heal them. There you go, I helped. I killed the Chaosbringer, I did it. I'm back to hiding. Be careful about your HP, because I'm super low on TP. I think I actually meleeed a sorcerer to death. That was interesting. I think that's a with the starting weapon, no less. There we go. Uh-oh, can I wield that club? No, I can't go clubbing. No, my only dream and aspiration. You lied to me. Why? No. Yeah, 420. Okay. Come group hug me near the switch. Okay. I'm gonna wait for everybody here, regen some HP. So, Raw Castillo goes left, everybody else goes right. Have fun. I'm gonna wait. Go, go, go. Thank you. Gonna sit back, relax, scan ahead. There's no like tricks in here. You just gotta kill the rooms and move on. We are coming up to potentially the shortcut room, but I don't know if we'll get it. As I said before, I haven't seen any good shields. I don't know how much it's worth doing the detour. Once you're done, you can just come over to me. Actually, never mind. I think we go south. I lied to you. That's fun. We're almost done. We're gonna go open some boxes. Yay! Oh, finally a weapon I might be able to use. Not filled with unfair lies. My first upgrade, it's another white weapon. That feels illegal. That shouldn't be legal for me to barely get an upgrade this late. Like, come on, really? This is what I'm gonna have to win with? Whatever. In terms of switches, we have to hit the bottom left. Three shields on you. Maybe it's possible to do the skip then? I mean, if we have scape dolls, we should be fine. Because I can always give up a shield. That doesn't matter to me. Because I at least have fire ice resistance from armor, which is better than nothing. I guess. I'm down to like my last little bit of TP. It's kind of brutal. We'll level soon at least though. Oh, I like that 0 damage I dealt. I'm gonna eat that HP material. I probably eat that. I guess this music is somewhat appropriate for ruins. I have some healing items for the team later. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Just looking for any foes or shields. So sad. So I'm gonna level soon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift to Quake. I just need to tag a couple targets here and I should level. There we go. Got my desperate refill. There we go. Well, that Chaos Bringer went up. Ooh. I will say, I feel like we've fought an incredibly high amount of enemies here. I think we're still gonna be under par, but I feel like we also just fought just an unfortunate number on this floor. This floor has been like 14 minutes, by the way, I'm pretty sure. We have yet to leave this area. It's kind of wild. Okay, so I think it's no longer possible for me to level. So at this point, whatever I have is all I have for the boss, unless we find something else. This will be interesting. Okay. Final room before the boss. We have an opportunity to drop shields. So if anybody has spare shields, let's get a count going. Well, there's a barrier there. I will definitely make sure that gets picked up. We have a couple more opportunities left. I don't have a spare shield at all. I just literally never found one, despite all the item checks I made. That was kind of unfortunate. We have one extra. I can give up one, so that's 2. Otherwise, we'd have to go shieldless. Yeah, shieldless on falls. I mean, we could try it. I mean, we have escape dolls, but... the problem is we need 8. Like we need a lot of shields, just to be clear. So to me it's like, is it worth even risking it this late into the run? I don't know. find my TP. You were cruelly taken from me yet again. Okay. So our goal is eventually to go to the northwest portion of the map. There's 2 switches that need to be hit in the southern room, otherwise everybody else can go north from here. Put my TP. Man, I lost like 250 TP from the Chaos Burger so far. It's so brutal. I'm gonna go south as well. Team can just wait north. You can hit the switch. Okay, so from here, you can go to the northwest to turn on the lights, but we don't really need to worry about that. So collectively, we'll probably go northeast together. I love that the Zon trap knocks me down because my HP is so low. Cute. We're gonna collectively go out this door once this wave is done. So yeah, I would say at our current pace, we're still looking at sub-hour. We were on... It felt like we were on pace for, like, sub-50, but, like, that other wasted so much time. Kind of unfortunate. And, like, 51, 52 at worst. Yeah, it's gonna be, like, 55, realistically, when we go to clear, based off our current rate. We're gonna go northeast together. But here's where we can make a decision. I mean, I didn't find any, so I'm kind of leaning to just skipping it so we don't die to falls. So normally you can make a skip here. You could just go here, I guess. Let's continue onwards. We have enough weapons, that's not a problem. I don't know. I don't feel like introducing risk this late in the run. Call me a coward. I just don't care. Like, I just want to be done. Like, let me just get to the end. His falls will realistically hit us with fire attack and ice attack. Our normal shields add at least 20 to 30 fire resist. So it's a pretty significant damage reduction. So it goes from like surviving at 140 to dying at like 190. So even like Hugcast can get kind of bodied without a shield. Like, do we really want to bank on getting a good false pattern or dealing with all this other stuff? But I'm kind of like, no. So our goal is to go through the north here. Unfortunately, because we didn't take the shortcut, we have to go through what I'll call one of the dumbest rooms in the game. Like, seriously, when you get to this room, you'll see what I mean. You'll be as annoyed as I am by this room. It's not even a challenge. It's just kind of annoying. But fortunately, we are halfway through the final part of this stage. We are rapidly approaching the end. There's one healing circle I can take right before the boss, and I am definitely detouring for it, by the way, because I need my TP. Given that we have picked up very little. I'm basically going to hand out, like, 2+ dimates to every teammate right at the end. If you need it before then, just let me know. I'm gonna use my last mono flume here. So, well, have fun shooting these, team. I'm not doing anything. Like, why? But why, though?
This is the Reaper's power.
Open the switches. So the shortcut would basically put us in the room beyond this one, so we don't have to do this round. So it saves definitely a couple minutes, but it makes falls go from a guaranteed win to potentially losable. I'm like, I don't know. If it was a shorter run, if it was like 30 minutes of falls versus like 45 minutes of falls, I'm like, maybe. Thank you for the good luck parameter. I think we'll be fine though. So if we take the quote-unquote baby strats, we should be fine. Our goal is to exit through the northeast here. Please do not shoot the big button. We've had that happen before. I think it turns the entire room dark. You just go to dark room. Fight. It's so terrible. That happened last time with the Fomoral run. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms left. We can do one last check for items. I'm gonna leave some useful items at the doorway for the team. I'm gonna leave 2 sets of dimates, or 3 sets of dimates of 2 is what I meant to say. I'm gonna put all my anti-paralysis down and my one of my antidotes in case it. Yeah, and I'll leave a power material. There we go. That's just kind of restocking for the group. Figure so you don't feel panicked over your HP. So we went up, so I think we go left. Looking for an L-shaped room. I'll know if I messed up it. Okay, we're good. Run through the dark, no enemies, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms to the end. And the last times we have to fight enemies, so good luck team. I'm gonna heal the team there. I am totally out of fluid, so good luck, but I will tell you. Fortunate. In fact, I'm just gonna stay here. Just regen some TP. So if I need to reshift in the group, at least I'll have enough for Shifta. But at this point, there's nothing I can really do unless I feel like burning escape dolls. Which, at this point, like, I could, in theory. But just in case Falls goes really, really poorly. That took all my TP from standing still. Thank you, FOnewman. Clutch heal. I mean, I guess I could try to do Falls with only 1 die fluid. I don't know. We'll see. Well, anyway, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 major rooms left. We're gonna stand together to open the door. Perfect. We're gonna keep walking. Go left. 1, 2, 3, 4 room. Hello, sorcerer. Aim at the light switch. How much is it to cast Shift? 13, huh? Oh, well, good thing I didn't shift it. That was a short room. So we're coming up to the healing ring, finally. You can tell I will definitely be taking this. Sitting on 6. It's like, do I really want to give up Escape Doll when they're that close? So, I don't think there's anything we fight in the Falls room, but I could be mistaken. As far as I recall, it's just a straightaway to the items. I don't recall fighting anything in the next room. Unless there's something in the mini room before Falls. That I don't remember. I'm immediately going to this healing ring, because I want it. I want it so bad. Please give me TP, thank you. Heal up the team. Okay, now we can go left. And now at this point, we're just at the boss. So, you know, we can do item checks. I don't think we technically need it since we're so powerful, but if you want to do it out of humor, there's nothing really wrong with it. Yeah, I couldn't remember if anything spawned in here. I didn't think anything did. So we're just having Peaceful Falls music while going to Falls. Okay, there's some enemies. The last hurrah of enemies. There's boxes at the top and bottom of this room. Gonna try to keep their healing supplies high, but as I said before, Falls is pretty much the home free. Falls is not scary on normal mode. Keep in mind we don't have to do the lifelink phase because we are playing normal, so it should go pretty quickly. I was gonna say, I don't know where the enemies spawned. There they are. Looking around for them. Come back here, Claw. Get forward. Get forward, yeah. I'm helping. Another resist flame. Well, I am gonna take, like, no damage from falls. I'm at 39 fire resist. It's kind of wild. Oh, level 3 would have been so much more helpful prior to this point. The sorcerer phasing out as soon as we reach it is so rude. Okay, well, that's turning into quite a marathon. Well, we're definitely not sub-hour now. Thanks game. I could go back and TP restore, but that's what escape dolls are for. If falls even kills me. So I'm gonna check bottom. Team could check blah blah. Team could go up, I'll go bottom. Everybody else go left once you're done making item checks. Maybe we'll come across more fluids or something. It would help me. Grinders. Let's let whoever's here take them. Grinders. It's more damage, I guess. Could be worse. Okay. So, at this point, yeah, it's falls time. So congratulations, team. You've gotten through all the puzzles, even with me slightly misguiding you. And we are basically good to go. So I guess I'll start off by making the Dango. I guess the question is, should it be the Dango 42 or just the Dango gun?
Is that a monolith?
I'm gonna hold still. I love the team got low level shipped to D-ban from their mags. That's funny. Congratulations on the free damage. Don't remember what the weakness is. Is it ice still? It is ice. Oh, 122 did in one shot? That's wild. I mean, now we're at least technically at the part where this would normally play. We're like one step beyond it now. Okay, so good luck. Ranger can deal with spinners if they want to. I'm gonna be spamming Zond. I don't think I can kill the spinners this week. I will try to shift to the group here. Speed it up a little. It's a lure the boss in my defense. I think we could just straight up go for a kill here. Our damage is looking good. Demon mech for first? Probably. Pretty safe choice. It'll be something you'll use across every character, potentially, even Cass, especially if you're playing very hard mode. Otherwise, popular choices include Hellshot. Also, look at how slow this is. Look at this. This is as fast as it goes. Like, this is like zooming for falls, just by the way. So we're off to a good start that it's just kind of doing whatever. If we're lucky, it's not going to move. Oh, it moved. So that's actually kind of unlucky. Oh, it's actually going fast today. Wow, this is the most I've ever seen it make me run before. How rude. We might actually see the boss do something. Okay, the boss got to do something this time. But fortunately, since we have shields, we should be good. Also, no spinners is hilarious. I'm gonna rebuff the team. Well, my dive fluids are just to Barda spam and Shifta. I think I'm basically immune to the boss, so I don't know how much I really care about dodging here. Be one of the last dive fluids I have. And easy. So, like, maybe we could have skipped it? I don't know. I'm always worried it'll be, like, the one time we don't do that, it'll just immediately ice attack. So 5 hours, 34 minutes. A little over what I was expecting, but we still cleared it. I think our last run was, like, 5 hours, 3 minutes or something. We did get really unlucky in forests and caves, to be fair. Like, to the point I didn't even get Barda on the dragon. That was terrible. Otherwise, pretty solid. Remember, go very slow. Very slow. I'm going to keyboard only here. I'm gonna choose the gun. I guess I could call it just the Dango. Now have the Dango gun. Okay. You have received Dango gun. Okay. So now I have a Zalor handgun for the future. I have Hell Slicer already set aside. I have a Demon Shot. So I got pretty much everything I was looking for there. I'm just double checking because if allegedly Christmas has started, I'm gonna go to lobby 1. I don't see anything. So I don't know if it's bugged or if people are just joking in the forums. I hope it's not the... I hope somebody didn't fall for the meme of it's at 7. I hope someone didn't genuinely fall for the it's at 7, because now that I think about it, maybe that's what happened. I think chat actually got memed. I'm very tired, but I am like 90% certain somebody got memed on by the it starts at 7. For some reason, that is a thing that happens in the Ephinea forums. Yeah, that's why I was saying it was very weird. And I didn't understand. But there you go. Hopefully you enjoy your first challenge mode weapon. So overall, pretty solid. I would say, you know, going forward, I'll probably just create a wall of faux new rules. So until I run out of faux new rules, I'm willing to do at least like 10 more challenge runs before I'm willing to state that it's over. So some of that might be episode 2. Hopefully Chris's internet behaves itself and we can finish off one of our pending episode 2 runs. Need to try and join you all next time, says Hyjin. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, we could just get a group going. So we got a little unlucky with caves. So that did add a little bit to the timer. As I said before, Forest was one of our worst runs overall. I think that was legitimately like 20 to 25% more. And it's nothing the team did wrong, just to be clear. It literally, the game just did not drop Barda. Like, just, we killed so many things, no Barda. So it's the difference between getting like a 12-minute run and a 9-minute run is Barda, because it's the difference between me doing 8 damage with Foley or 40-something with Barda. So literally doing 5 times less damage as a character that can multi-hit with Barda, kind of rough. But I think overall, when it comes down to, you know, other portions of the run, I think we did fine. Caves, you know, we lost some minutes here and there. Some of that is my fault with puzzles. But overall, the team could be very happy with it. Oh, by the way, if you want to get the A rank and the B rank rewards at any point, just replay Forest and you'll get the shield. So if you care about getting the God shields, you can literally just beat Forest again real quick. I'm feeling pretty tired, or else I'd volunteer to do it right now. But just be aware if that's something you're interested in, I can probably take 10 minutes to do it with you in the future. We don't need a full group to beat Dragon. Dragon is easy. But anyway, hope you had fun. We have the Dango gun. We have more weapons. We have to decide what to name in the future. But potentially this allows us to do cast parties. I can also eventually get a Zalor shot if I want to. The Zalor needle might be easier to think about it. So I'm willing to go for some more niche items just to mess around with them a bit, especially if we start playing with a very cast-heavy meta. But for now, hey, maybe when I go to play Humar later, he can finally debuff Ogaflow. Right, Chad? I can finally get like 6 levels better of Zalor. That'll be fun. So, you know, we open ourselves up to future options. But thank you again for all the runs. Sorry about some of the tired gameplay. I was definitely feeling it a half hour ago, so I feel like that impacted the run a little bit. But glad the team had fun. Hopefully for people that haven't played it before, they realize it's really not that hard. Like, most of it is just kind of figuring out from repeated runs, like, how often should you die? Should the Force just be fed, like, 8 Scape Dolls so they just never run out of TP? Like, I genuinely think, like, especially as the Hunters get used to it, if they just give, like, 7 Scape Dolls to the Force, I don't worry about collecting fluids. Like, that's pretty much it. And I feel like there were portions of the run where I did some pretty good Scape Doll management. I guess if I had to make an easy correction for next time, I'm only going to bring 1 Scape Doll into Falls. Otherwise, I felt pretty good. Like, we did Ruins too. I used up almost every Scape Doll and I received extras. And I ended with no fluids. So there were definitely some areas I was very tight on it in terms of, like, just making sure I had the TP. But yeah, I think that's it for now. So hope you had fun. I'm going to go get some rest. And hopefully you end up enjoying your challenge mode gun when we come into the event. So if you got a demon mech gun, that is going to help immensely with Girdabulu. And it's not even a bad choice on most normal enemies. So have fun with using that potentially as your instant kill in very hard mode as a cast, or as an insta-kill while being a support character like a Hunter or a Ranger that is not a cast in Ultimate. Although, to be fair, the Demon Mech Gun is so broken that you could probably still use it on cast and it would be more effective than every other option. Because keep in mind, even if it's a half health versus 3/4 health, it hits up to 9 times. Nothing is gonna survive a half of a half of a half of a half of a half. Like, they're done. Like, just kind of wash your hands of them. They're going to be deleted. So as a reminder for one last moment, I do think that weapon is unironically extraordinarily good on the Rocket Seal, especially as you're leveling her. She is such an ATP problem. So for people that are needing like 7 to 8 shots to kill any given enemy, definitely consider using that Demon Mech Gun, because you could combo kill even at like 900 ATP, just from the fact that a single demons will put them in the low 100s to kill. So just keep that in mind if you're looking for additional uses of it. But anyway, hopefully team enjoys it and gets to use it during the challenge mode runs in the future. If they want to bring in more characters, I'm fine with it. Or if they want to, I guess, use it when we get to Christmas event, that'll be fun too. But for now, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.